is Elrod here, back again with another video. Today we are going to be playing Genshin Impact. It's been a while since I recorded a Genshin Impact video because I've been busy playing time a Star Rail. So let's get back into it. Today we are going to be exploring a new event that's come to 3.6 of first round of Genshin. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so this one, the Parade of Providence. So today we'll be going through this event. So let's get right into it. I'm really excited for what's in store for us.
A moment, if you would. Are you two the famous Traveler and Paimon by any chance?
What gave it away? The flying fairy that's next to me, or the fact that I have blonde hair?
We sure are. And who are you?
Kinda, besides Kaveh, I'm the only blonde in this town, I think.
My name is Wikas, a member of the Academia Extravaganza Planning Committee. Have you two heard of this festival?
Only just now.
Yep, and that's exactly why we're here.
Yep.
Is that so? Looks like our advertising is working. Since you're both interested,
What's with that
would
card
you mind if I
behind
gave you a brief explanation of the event?
That would be helpful, thanks.
So, the Academia Extravaganza is a grand event run by the Academia with a long and storied history. To be precise, it can be divided into the Wisdom Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship.
Okay, so I know what the Inter-Darshan Championship is. What's the Wisdom
The
Gala?
gala is held annually. During this time,
Wisdom Gala,
all
like it's
6
a party, I
Darshans
guess?
will set up booths throughout the city and
Yeah,
host
okay,
guests
I
to
get that.
showcase the most fascinating aspects of their school, and thus increase their influence.
Yep, I get
On
that.
the other hand, the championship is held once every 4 years. Each Darshan will send a representative to vie for the position of Grand Champion.
I think we already know which one it is, and I have a pretty good idea which one the 6th Darshan is also presenting. I've heard already got spoilers that Wanderer will be in this event, so I'm pretty sure he will also be one of the representatives.
This year, the gala is being held alongside the championship, so the mood in the city is, as they say, at an unprecedented fever pitch.
I guess everyone is excited.
Got
I'm
it.
guessing.
Cool. Thanks a bunch for the detailed explanation.
What was so detailed about
You're
that?
most welcome. Answering questions regarding
was
the
nice.
Academia Extravaganza is my job. And
And we got no historical significance.
I actually do have
Except
something
the
I would
fact
like
that
to ask
it
the
was
two
by
of you.
so long time.
Huh?
What is
Need
it?
our help with something?
Well, let me begin by saying that this year's Academia Extravaganza is of utmost importance to us.
What makes this difference from the other year?
Lesser Lord Kusanali
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
of course.
sages came up with a plan
Lesser
for the
Lord Kusanali,
Academia
of
to
course.
recruit talented people from the desert starting next year.
Oh, see,
As such, we've invited a great number of desert dwellers to take part in this festival, so they can hopefully experience the Academia's atmosphere ahead of time. I've heard that the two of you are famous across both the rainforest and desert. With your participation, especially in the Inter-Darshan Championship, more people will definitely come to appreciate the festival.
there's only well, first of all, although we are famous, it can be both good and bad. I think it's good for the rainforest and bad because bad for the desert because we always beat up people over there. As for the second problem, we are not academic researchers, you know.
Exactly. Or do you mean you want us to join a Darshan? But then we would have to.
No, I already have to deal with that in real life. I don't want
that
that in the game as well.
No need to worry. The championship participants have already been selected. I mean to invite the two of you as guest
Oh, I
commentators.
see, like special
Your job will be to
yes.
observe and record every part of the competition.
Okay, that's
There's
good.
no
That's
pressure.
cool with that.
Just follow each match and enjoy the festival. Aside from that, we'll also prepare some compensation for your efforts. We won't have you working for free.
I think you got
That
payment from
kinda
that.
sounds like a sweet deal.
Yeah, you did
What do
get that.
think?
Who are the participants anyway?
You can head over to the festival venue later. An organizer there will introduce each participant. Some of them even might be people you recognize.
I think all of
I'll
them
leave it
will
at that for now.
I recognize.
So, how about it? Would you like to take this commission?
We'll give it a go.
Wow, having fun while getting paid? This sounds awesome.
Yeah, you already
The
got
main
payment.
event venue is at the outskirts of the Citadel of Regzar, and the organizer you're looking for is Karina. Tell her the situation and she'll get you set up. The championship is going to begin soon. I wish you a good experience serving as commentators. If you have any doubts, come find me anytime.
All right,
Yeah.
off we go.
Okay, so this is where we Act 1 of this ordeal begins. Okay, so let's head to the menu. Okay, over there. And they've got a full stage set up. That's good.
Welcome, one and all, to the Academia Extravaganza. Now then, allow me to reveal the prizes for this iteration of the Inter-Darshan Championship. Fabulous monetary rewards, research funds, a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card,
Yeah, I'm pretty
and
sure
the
that's
right
why
to wear the
Stylo's
Diadem
here.
of Knowledge. I believe that I need not elaborate as to how this is a symbol of great honor.
I'm pretty sure Sino consider that as worthless and the Invocation TCG card as actually like a real treasure.
She should be Karina, right? Looks
I
like
mean,
she's
yeah.
in the middle of something. Let's wait till she's less busy, then go introduce ourselves.
The Diadem of Knowledge. What a perfect work of art.
And now you guys appreciate art, well before you just like throw it away.
Every time I see it, I feel like I'm losing myself in its beauty. The one who proves fit to wear it must be a rare genius indeed.
I believe that most of you have already seen the Diadem of Knowledge or have heard tales about it.
Nope, I
50
did
years
not
ago,
know there's
a
any.
researcher named Sachin bought it for a large sum of mora before donating it to the Academia.
Okay, so it's just a thing that was bought and then sold to the
The
academy.
generous championship prizes are also sourced from his sponsorship. Before we begin, allow me to express our gratitude to this researcher, who cannot be with
Okay,
us
what's
right
happening
now.
now? What happened? A ghost?
Things can only get worse. Things can only go from bad to worse.
Who are you?
Human nature begets conflict, and conflict begets ruin. From the beginning, the seeds of wickedness have been.
I was not expecting this already. I mean, I thought this was. I actually believe this was going to be like a championship tournament thing. I was not expecting something like this.
Hey, stop spacing out!
Hi. Oh yeah, sure you
I
can see
called
that.
out to you, but you didn't respond. You okay? Did you stay up late without telling Paimon?
I was in a dream.
Right. I'm sure we're all more than ready for the championship to begin. Now then,
Come on.
let's invite our 6 Darshan representatives to the stage. Our contestants are...
Yeah, there's
Representing
Tainari.
Amarta, Tainari!
Okay, so he's from biology. Okay, got it. And there's Sino. Oh,
Representing Spontamod, Sino!
Romanticism. Oh, this is a good background music. It's hyping things up. And Lila is here too. Look how she nervous and sleepy she is.
Taoist, Layla!
Illuminatism. No, Illuminationism? How do you pronounce that? And that's Farzan. Yay, she went else.
Habitat, Farzan!
Semiotics. And there's another guy. There's the star of the show,
Representing
Kawe.
Sharawar, Kaveh!
Technology.
And for Vahumana... Huh? Is
That's going to be the Wanderer, isn't
not
it?
here yet?
That's going to be the Wanderer. Wait, what are they going to call
These
the Wanderer?
introductions are pointless.
Yeah, there you are.
Let's just get this over with.
Yeah, I know you would be here. But what are they going to call? Are they just going to refer to him as a Wanderer like they do me with the Traveler? That would be funny.
Wait a sec. Why is he Vahumana's representative?
Probably Nahida pulling strings.
Finally, our final contestant is Vahumana's representative, Hat Guy!
Wait, what? Okay, I take it back. This is funnier. How is he smiling at that name?
Oh, so that's Hat Guy. I think I've seen him before.
You know who he is?
Yeah, we have no idea. Please enlighten
I've
us.
heard that he's a researcher from a different country who nominally belongs to Vahumana. Word is that he's written a lot of political analyses.
I guess
His
he's
manner
doing
of
things.
speech hasn't made him popular amongst most other Vahumana researchers, but his comings and goings are quite irregular.
Look at them all staring
so he
at him.
doesn't interact with others much.
They're like, who are you? You seem familiar, like someone who we were enemies with before, but now we don't know who you are.
Aside from his more controversial aspects, his perspectives are considered quite incisive.
I mean, yeah, I don't actually doubt that. I mean, with his perspectives are going to be interesting to read,
Vahumana
I
has seen a
guess.
dearth of new talent lately, and some of its existing ones are not currently at the academia, so I suspect he might have been their only option.
Well, he's a good option because he's the only one that can compete with the
It's
other
just
vision
kind of
holders.
weird. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd participate in competitions like this one.
It's probably Nahida, come
We
on.
have our 6 contestants. The championship will soon begin. Who will triumph this time around? Hold on to your hats, because we're all on this ride together.
I think Wanderer is the only one with a hat, and I guess also Paimon, but still.
We really do know a lot of the contestants.
Lots, we know all of them.
Oh, right. We're guest commentators, aren't we? So figuring out everyone's reasons for participating is in our job description.
Well then, let's get going.
Ask them when we go say hi. Especially him. Paimon still thinks it's weird that he's here.
Yeah, he's the first person I'm going to go talk to. Let's see, Wanderer, there you are. Wanderer meets Wanderer.
So, what?
Yeah, she's like at a loss for words.
Just call me Hat Guy. That's the name I use in Vahumana.
How did you agree to this?
Sounds like
How did Nahida make you agree to this?
So I can't go by a simple, ordinary name?
The fact is, it is simple, but it's not ordinary, dude.
fine. Suit yourself. Alright then, Hat Guy. Why are you taking part in the Inter-Darshan Championship? We're specially invited guest commentators, so play nice and answer our questions.
Why are you doing it like you're a bad cop or something, and we
You
are
could
doing
be
this
Matra for
interrogation
all I
thing?
care. So what if I don't answer you?
Yeah, I mean,
What
yeah.
then?
This guy used to talk dirty to you. What do you think you can do to him?
You...
Yeah,
I'll tell you this much. I have an agreement with someone not to reveal my motives.
Nahida.
You're not plotting something in secret, are you?
With Nahida, probably.
Well, it's hard to say. Why don't you take a guess?
Damn, I love this guy and his voice, and his outfit, and his abilities, and his personality. I love everything about him.
Ugh.
He's cool. He's like a bro you would have, but you would constantly annoy.
Fine, be that way. Then we won't ask you why you're participating. Instead, why did you join Vahumana?
You two sure like to poke your noses where they don't belong.
Yeah, I mean that's
If I
kind of the
don't say anything,
point for main
You know when you
characters.
annoy me to death?
I mean that is what every main character does. They poke into things that they shouldn't. You know?
I heard that the Vahumana researcher named Akaba was researching the Tatarasuna incident. So I wrote a few essays to
Oh,
refute his
Akaba. I
points.
think wasn't that the guy we met in the Arkham quest? Right?
Later, when I was bored, I wrote some commentary on societal issues in Inazuma. I didn't expect Vahumana to consider me as one of them. Someone even invited me to a lecture or whatever. From
Wow.
start to finish, it was just the wishful thinking of idiots. A misunderstanding. There's your answer. Simple.
And despite that, he managed to climb the ranks like crazy.
But when Lesser Lord Kusanali heard about this, she went out of her way to get me registered in Vahumana. She used the name Hat Guy.
Why did she have to use that of all things?
Enough chit-chat. You're better off wasting your time with the other contestants.
Okay,
Someone's
then.
about to get very unlucky. Wanna guess who?
How is anyone supposed to
Kawe?
follow you around? We've got to stay alert and keep a close eye on him.
Okay then.
Enjoy the Inter-Darshan Championship. This will be one to remember, I'm sure.
I mean, this is the first one out of all of them, so yeah, it will be the one to remember. Hey Lala, Farzan and Kawe.
Farzan! Layla!
Huh? Oh, it's you. Why are you here?
Oh, you remember us.
We're here as specially invited guest commentators. Our job is to record what happens during the competition.
Is that so?
Yep.
In that case, I'll have to trouble you to catch the moment of my triumph on camera.
Sure, anything for you, Farzan.
Remember to shoot from behind at a lower angle. You know, to capture a senior's class.
Ah, she. Okay,
Don't get
sure.
ahead
She has a way
yourself
of
now.
talking.
Victory will obviously be mine.
She's so smug.
You're far too young to even consider.
Yeah, she's so
challenging me.
smug.
Kasharwar or Ratawahist. They're all children as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, don't talk to me at the very least. Like, you can call them children all you want. Just don't call me a child. I'm like more than 500 years old. Okay.
Actually, I was going to ask, how do you know me, Madame Farzan?
Huh? You don't remember? I sometimes see you in the library at night. You even waved
Oh,
at me.
I've heard about this. Doesn't she have like a split personality or something like that? I don't know. I haven't done her hangout yet.
What? I don't remember doing that at all.
Huh.
Yeah.
How strange. However, this is not the time for curiosity. I am Farozan, a household name in Haravatat. You are Layla from Murtawahist, I presume?
Yep.
Yes.
She's so sleepy.
Good. Then we are officially introduced. See? Simple as that.
Yep.
I like respectful ones, by the way. Would you like to join my research group?
Oh, she's already on her. First it was Kale and now Layla.
Madame Faruzan, I'm quite sure this counts as poaching. Let's dial things down.
Yep.
I know, but it's been tough getting people these days. And research funding has been hard to secure.
Oh, so she's here for the research
But
funding.
once I win this tournament, it'll be a different story.
So you're just here to increase the amount of funding you're getting?
Yep.
Well, not just that. What? Are you curious about my reasons for participating in this event?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that's to be expected. You are our guest commentators after all. There's been an influx of newly enrolled students, and they'll be paying close attention to this competition. If I do win, I'm certain that there will be
So
no
she's
lack of
searching for a
students knocking
student.
upon my door.
You still don't have a student until now,
Moreover,
Farzan?
research resources will be made available to the victor, so that will nix my funding issues. Therefore, my two juniors, I do apologize, but I fully intend to emerge triumphant.
So smug. So, like, look at her. She's so
I'll
cute.
do my best as well. At least I don't plan to lose too badly.
Have confidence in yourself, Layla. I'm pretty sure you will. Well, hold up. Never mind. After thinking about every person who's participating, I'm pretty sure you might come last. Oh. I don't want to say this, but still, everyone else is way better.
So, why are you here, Layla? I don't know why, but a lot of
Of
people
course.
recommended me. I didn't sign up myself. I just woke up to find my name on the announcement board.
Oh, poor thing.
I'm really nervous. I've been so worried about disappointing everyone that I've been losing.
Even more than usual? Come
Stress
on.
not, young one. We must all experience failure to grow and mature.
But Madame Farzan, I don't want to fail.
Aww.
Seriously? Everyone has such nice reasons for joining.
And what's your story, Kaveh?
Must I say?
Yes, you do. We gotta record it.
Yep.
Well, you know, right? I want to buy some property.
Oh? Are you planning to move out of Al Haytham's house?
Oh, that's right. You wanna
Oh no, don't call the man out! It's a secret, don't call the man out!
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate them. What about him?
She's already like, hold up, what's going on? Paman misremembers things. Right. Don't call my man out right here in front of everyone.
talking about?
Don't expose the poor guy, okay?
So, you want to use the grand prize to buy a place, right?
Yeah.
Also, my father took part in the Inter-Darshan championship when I was young, but he didn't win.
Oh.
Once I do, the right to wear that diadem will be mine. In a way, I'll be helping my father fulfill a dream of his.
Okay, that's a nice
That's not a
reason.
bad reason at all.
Yeah.
You have ambition, youngster. Although
Yeah.
your chances with me here aren't great, I believe your father would be most proud.
Yeah,
of the
she always has to be
knowledge
struck.
bestowed upon you.
Not that he'll have the chance to celebrate. My
Yeah.
father passed away many years ago.
And his mother
They
isn't
say
even
he
in
ran into
Sumeru
quicksand
anymore.
while traveling in the desert.
For you to have experienced such a thing, that must have been tough for you.
It was even tougher after what happened with the whole drama with his mom.
It's all in the past now, and life goes on, doesn't it? Let's change topics. I don't want to bring the mood down.
All right. Earlier, you said that you want to use the prize Mora to purchase a home. Where do you live now? Do you
Yeah, you also walked yourself into that one, Kaveh.
Well,
Yeah.
I also heard you mention I'll hate them just a moment ago.
Yeah, she's on to you, Kaveh.
Are you two hiding something from me?
No, of course not. Why would you think that?
Ah,
Definitely not involved either.
yeah.
I'm gonna go interview other contestants now.
He's like, you already blew it.
You know, I was just thinking, how did the two of you meet?
I was wrestling with a particularly tricky problem, and she happened to pass by while I was puzzling over it at the House of Dana. She then proceeded to provide some comments.
Provide some comments?
Yeah.
I was bestowing instructions.
Yeah, I have a feeling her way of talking did not help.
In truth, I have no intention of solving Ksharowar's problems for them. But I decided that this youngster seemed to have a decent attitude, and so we had a good chat. But ultimately, I am a Haravatat scholar, so please come to me with questions about linguistics next time.
Okay, so now last one is Tenari and Sino. Come on.
We meet again, you two.
I know it's a good thing that his voice actor was changed, but just hearing his voice, I feel like I really miss the old voice actor, you know? I mean, I know he was a bad guy, I read the entire thing, what happened with him and stuff. But just that, I miss the sass in Tainari's voice.
Hey, Tainari.
It's no longer there.
I'm here to check out this extravaganza event, and then they invited us to be guest commentators.
Is that so? I heard that there would be guest commentators recording the proceedings with cameras, but I didn't expect they'd be you two.
Yeah.
It's a pleasant surprise that you're visiting Sumeru again while I'm still on leave. Whenever
Oh, you're still on leave?
perfectly like this, I call it the biryani factor.
Biryani.
Because it's always rice to meet stew again.
I was gonna joke that I'm actually a vegetarian, so I don't actually eat biryani, but still. His joke was... because it's always rice to meet stew again. I'm guessing he's trying to say it's always nice to meet soon again? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So, Tainari, you're representing Amurta, and Sino is representing Spantamad. But
Yep.
haven't you both already graduated?
Oh yeah!
Can alumni also take part in the competition?
I had wondered the same thing. When I was told the news, I was actually more shocked than you are now. I later found out that anyone who has been a part of a particular Darshan has the right to participate. Graduation
okay, so that's
status
good.
has no effect.
So that's a rule, huh?
There are some restrictions, though. For example, sages cannot participate. Any given person can only participate in
Oh,
one
so that's why
instance of the
Alitham is not
championship,
here.
and so on.
Even if he's just an acting sage at the moment, but still.
That's right. Also, there are two methods by which the Darshan representatives are chosen. One is self-nomination, and the other is to be recommended by over half of one's Darshan.
Oh.
Must have been a case of the latter, Tainari.
Yeah.
I've heard that quite a few of your juniors petitioned for your candidacy.
Sometimes I wish I could clap a few of them over the head and tell them to spend that time on studying instead.
I mean, it just takes about a few minutes. It's not really that time wasting. And besides, you should appreciate your juniors. Come on.
Well, you can, but after some consideration, I realize this could be a good opportunity for me. Next month,
What is it?
we're having a public lecture on ecology at Gandharvaville. If I participate in this event, I might be able to utilize its popularity to promote the lecture.
Okay, that's
I'm not
good.
that concerned about becoming the champion, unlike someone here.
So you volunteered here yourself, Sino?
Yes.
He's
I'm
after
using
Genius
the last of
Publications.
my leave for this.
Yep, he is.
When I heard that a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card was one of the prizes, I signed myself up.
Knew it. Absolutely knew
This
it.
year's card is a rare one indeed. It would be a shame if I missed out on it.
Okay then.
Is it some kind of super powerful card?
Is
No,
it?
It's a very common one.
Okay, so it is a common one.
But it has a holographic layer.
Actually, that's fair enough. For people who love to have one of everything, it's actually fair enough.
So what's the point?
The point is you don't have one.
It's very cool.
Exactly.
Paimon meant apart from being very cool.
Some people just like to collect things, Paimon. Come on, don't judge them.
That is reason enough. I shall do my all to emerge victorious,
and add it to my deck.
Just how many cards do you have by now, Sino?
As someone who doesn't play cards much, I can't quite relate. But it isn't surprising that everyone has their own reasons for taking part in the tournament.
Fair enough. Alright, let's go find someone else to question. Looks like Karina's got a moment now. Let's go chat with her.
Oh, wrong one.
I'm surprised you were willing to come to Sumeru City at all.
Yeah, doesn't it hurt your ears?
Well, the atmosphere at the Academia has improved immensely since Azar and his ilk were deposed. Master has been busy recently, so he hasn't had the time to instruct me or try to convince me to return to the Academia. So I've been occasionally visiting the city these days. Trade and business are in greater abundance here, so it's much easier to acquire necessary research equipment.
That's great. Okay, so where's she? I'll go over there.
Ah, you must be the guest commentators Vikas invited. I've heard about you. I saw you two having quite the lively conversation, so I thought it would be best to wait. Are you two free right now?
Yes.
We were actually looking for you, too.
Yep.
Excellent. Then please allow me to explain your job responsibilities in detail. First, please take these two things. The first item is a custom camera from the Academia. Please use it to record the competition as it unfolds.
Okay.
The second is an event-specific locator that will flag all participants' locations. It will also sound when one of them completes an objective.
Wow!
That's convenient.
Little thing.
Aside from you two, there are two other commentators. However,
I'm guessing Alitham is one of them. Yep.
And will not be
Oh,
following
Nina is here as
in
well?
real time. Speaking of which, you probably know them. Alhaitham and Nilu.
Yep.
Oh, it's them! We have to go over and say hi later.
Well, don't let me keep you unless you have any questions for me.
Have you seen a white-haired man around?
Why do you ask?
Oh, this guy we saw in the vision. I saw someone like that on stage
Really?
earlier.
I didn't see any such person. Could I ask when you saw him?
Just before the Academia representative went on
Strange.
stage.
I was on stage the entire time and I didn't see anyone come up.
Paimon didn't see anyone either.
How odd.
Perhaps you're mistaken.
Or perhaps it was
If
just
you
an
have any news on
hallucination.
that matter, you can talk to me at any time.
Oh dear.
Paimon.
And Candice.
Missy.
Of course, Desert Dwellers went white, right?
Yeah, Candace! You two are here as well.
Ah, so they're two friends of yours. In that case, I'll take my leave. May you all have a wonderful time during the extravaganza.
Thank
The
you.
Academia sent us both invitations, so Dia suggested that we come together.
It's
The
good to see you guys
villagers were
here.
also encouraging me to travel outside the village. I couldn't find it in myself to turn them down.
We're here now, so no point dwelling on that. Even though this extravaganza isn't a holiday or anything, it's still a big deal here in Sumeru. Merchants from all over will set up shop. There'll be tons of stuff to eat, use, and wear, more than you can count. I'm already set on helping you buy 2 new outfits. I mean, who wears the same thing at work and home anyway?
I mean, I only seen you guys wear the same thing. There are no different outfits of you
I'm
guys.
looking forward to it. Just being able to relax and wander the streets freely has already made my day.
So, Traveler, Paimon, you two want to come with?
Nah, we're busy at the moment.
We'd love to.
Yeah.
But we've got work to do right now.
Aw, that's a shame. Let's hang out together when you're free then.
Of course.
Sure.
In that case, Candace and I'll head out first. Good clothing and fabrics are very much in demand. If you snooze, you lose. Oh, right. We should also get some accessories.
No need to rush. I think we'll have a better time if we take things slow. See you two later. Feel free to come find us whenever you have the time.
Paimon didn't think that Candace and Dia would come. Hanging out with them sounds like a great time. Still, looks like the competition's starting soon. Let's go over to where Alhaitham is and see what's going on.
If there are three commentators, why is there only 2 seats? Come on. This is discrimination against the traveler. I say discrimination.
I will now
Oh, there are
announce
all
the
banners
rules
up
for
there.
the first round of the competition. Please listen carefully. During the opening ceremony, Academia staff released several cages of butterflies, and many of them are now fluttering within Sumeru City. Amongst these butterflies, 3 of them will be special swift flies. They have a different appearance and also fly a little faster. Your objective this round is to find a swift fly and bring it to me. 3 points will be awarded to the first participant to return. 2 to the second, and 1 point to the third. That is all
See.
for the first round. Should you require clarification on anything, please ask any of the other staff.
Yeah, I have one question. What if the butterfly gets eaten by some lizard or something? What will you do then?
Oh, Haven's all business all the time, huh? That said, how did he get picked to be a commentator? Paimon's kinda curious.
I mean, he's the acting Grand Sage, so it's obvious.
3 specific butterflies in a place as large as Sumeru City sounds rather improbable.
True.
If these swift flies behave anything like regular butterflies...
I'm off. It
Yeah,
will
he's
take
off.
some time to search every corner of Sumeru City.
Huh? You're going just like that?
Yeah, I
A
mean,
champion walks the road to victory.
yeah.
My dear Kasharawar Jr., I have a plan. How about some cooperation between you and me?
Oh,
Cooperation?
Looks like everyone's got their own plans for this toughie.
what about the Wanderer? Where did he go?
Next, right? Let's wait and see everyone's reactions first. Huh? Wait a minute. Look, he seems to be observing the other contestants just like we are.
It's a good strategy, knowing your opponent before doing anything.
We were right not to let our guard down.
Do you remember those things we made previously?
Huh? You mean...
It's time for them to shine.
Okay, then, whatever it is.
Kave have some secret plan.
Oh, hello there. Madame Faruzan and I are discussing how...
Shh!
Yeah.
The walls have ears around here. We should keep it a secret for now. But you'll find out what we have in store soon enough.
Okay.
Now let's go. Before the others act.
All right, there's no time to lose. We're off to make our preparations. See you later.
Wonder what they will do.
This is basically what
Kale is here as well.
Do you think you'll have any difficulties?
I have most of the reagents with me, and I can buy the rest.
Kale, you're here too. Kainari, you have a master plan ready?
My hypothesis is that the swift fly's morphological variations won't significantly affect their fundamental nature. So I'm planning on using this to lure them out.
Oh, I see.
Of course, I could be wrong. Every mutation opens the door to new possibilities, especially when they are artificially introduced. Details will have to wait until after the post-experimental analysis. For now, Kale and I are going to buy some reagents for our experiment. All right, well, see you later.
Yeah, that's fair enough. See you. Oh, what happened?
You look a little worried.
Yeah, I have no idea what I should do.
Oh yeah, you're also all
What
alone.
color are these swift flies? Do they have special markings? How do they differ from ordinary butterflies? Oh, I can't even figure out these basic questions, and most of what I've learned in the past is completely useless here.
Aww. What if you use like astrology to predict where they are? And he's right there.
Aren't people who research the stars supposed to have some extraordinary abilities?
Yeah,
Use
exactly.
astrology to solve it.
He's saying what I want to say.
Oh, you're another contestant. That guy, was it?
Still hat
Is it
guy.
that
Come
you
on.
can't use astrology during the day? Guess that skill's less useful than I thought.
Yeah, I mean Mona makes it. I mean Mona uses it during the day,
No,
right?
it's not like that. If it's daytime, all I need is an astrolabe.
So, why don't you do that then?
Mona
She doesn't have
Medusa,
one?
the astrologist said that those who
Yeah.
constantly use astrology to obtain things that shouldn't be theirs will eventually lose the blessing from the stars. It's just something I read in an academic publication.
Yeah, she's a Mona's fan, right?
I really love to read Mona's essays.
You're overthinking it. Power is just a tool. It just seems to me that you don't have the resolve to win this. Well, suit
Yeah.
yourself. Wallow in your immature ideals if you like.
Yeah, I mean, if you have power, what's the point if you don't use it?
Hey! Seriously? Just walking off after saying a bunch of mean stuff like that?
Sometimes the mean stuff is actually necessary.
Did I say something wrong just
No,
now?
it's good to have your own kind of. It's just a difference of perspective, is all.
Thank you so much. I've made up my mind not to use astrology for this. I think I'll just try my luck in the city. To be honest, I've always been pretty good at observation, and if I'm fortunate, I might be able to find that special butterfly species.
Well, I'm rooting for
Sino
you.
seems to have found a swiftfly.
He already
Let's
did?
go check it out.
Really? Where?
The butterfly flew up high, and he's chasing it now.
Already?
No time to lose. Let's go see.
As expected of Sino.
Yeah, that guy is seriously trying to win this.
I'll have a look as well. The moment when he catches the butterfly will likely be one worth recording after all. I'll head into the city shortly to start my own search. I'll see you later.
Alright, in that case, let's go see Sino first, and then we can check on what everyone else is up to.
Okay, then let's go. I can't believe I already caught one. Oh, wait, hold up. I can see everyone. There's okay, there's Wanderer, there's Kave. Where's everyone else? I don't see Faruzan. Huh. Anyway.
Quit following me.
There you are. Did you get it?
We found you, Sino! Oh, wait, is that a swiftfly?
Oh, so that is
Stay
it.
put. Don't move.
He caught it! Huh? Sino, what's wrong?
This isn't what I'm looking for. It's a...
Finally, I made it. I heard that you caught a swiftfly, Sino. Mind letting me see what it looks like?
Oh, Faruzan and Kave are here. Come on. What is it?
Hold on. Isn't this the mechanical bait that I released earlier? Why would you catch that instead of a swiftfly?
Oh, so that's the mechanical
Wait
bait.
a minute. If we consider this from a different angle, isn't it a good thing that the bait you made was convincing enough to fool even Sino?
You released a bait?
That's right. During a previous interior design project, I felt that the artificial flowers on a wall were a little bland, so I decided on placing a few moving mechanical butterflies to add some pizzazz. In order to make them both small and nimble, I consulted with Madame Faruzan. Not long ago, the two of us took all those mechanical butterflies and released them into the city.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Need you even ask? Young people these days really do need
They're
to get out more.
yeah, they're trying to waste everyone's
Have you
time.
ever play that game where you place strips of paper on a bamboo pole and wave it across a field of flowers to attract a whole kaleidoscope of butterflies?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're trying to...
That's right. The butterflies within the city will mistake our mechanical bait for one of their own and follow them around. As long as we keep releasing and retrieving our bait, we can capture all the butterflies within the city. What comes afterward is just a matter of separating the swift flies from the others.
Huh.
Wow.
Guess that's one way to do it.
Do not underestimate the wisdom of your elders. I had already thought of this method the moment the round's rules were announced. Of course, we also owe much to this fine junior of mine here for making such lifelike butterflies.
Yeah, even
Seems like the
Sino could not
Shadowfire
tell.
has not quite declined as far as I had thought in recent years. Their teaching skills at least seem to be intact.
Well, I just stuck to what I do best. The idea was yours.
No need to be so polite.
Yeah.
Once we capture all these butterflies, we shall split the points for this round. Look, one of them is returning now. Huh?
Yeah.
Wait a moment. Are my eyes deceiving me? Why don't I see any butterflies behind it?
That's because there are none. Seems like your plan has hit a snag.
Looks
Yeah.
like the match continues. I'll be looking elsewhere.
Huh. Strange. Has something else diverted their attention? Come,
What is it?
Let's search in the direction the bait returned from.
We'll go have a look too.
You're not coming? Oh, I was like, was he not coming? Okay, we're just leaving Sino behind. There he is.
The wind rises.
Wait. Okay. I was like, what was that a butterfly? No, that was just a leaf.
Squall Fury.
Oh, that's Hanari! Oh! Okay, I understand. He's actually really good.
Huh? Frozen? Kave? Why did you two stop?
So it was the Morta boy.
Yeah, he's doing it on a different scale.
Fascinating, isn't it? The butterflies have all congregated here due to a special incense that I used.
All three of them are... No, wait. Three? Oh, yeah, all three of them are
I
here.
infused it with 3 different types of honey, and the butterflies, following the fragrance, have gathered around me.
Butterflies must have really sharp noses then. Wait, do they even have noses? I've never seen one.
They do not, in
Yeah.
fact, and their vision isn't stellar either. However, they can use their antennae to distinguish between scents, and their olfactory
Yeah, she's
senses
just
are
nodding
generally
along.
quite advanced, allowing them to detect floral fragrances from great distances.
Oh, so that's how it is. I had a pet butterfly once. I picked wildflowers and placed them in its box, but it wouldn't eat any.
That's normal. Raising butterflies isn't difficult, but there are many things you should take note of. Appropriate temperature, sufficient air, and
Yeah.
a spacious environment are examples of such considerations. You must also ensure that the
He's
food
just giving a
chosen
lecture in
suits
broad
their
daylight.
palate. Most importantly, you must curb your curiosity and avoid disturbing them while they rest. Otherwise, they may become stressed.
Sorry. I liked to poke at its wings at the time.
Humans tend to rear many creatures due to their aesthetic value, but not all are suited to such a process. Caring for living
Yeah.
beings is hard work. Impulse alone is insufficient. Some prerequisite knowledge is
He's
always
preaching!
required.
He is preaching here.
You sure do know a lot.
I have a question too. I bought a scarab not long ago and it hasn't seemed very active. Can you help me figure out why?
I'd like to keep a duskbird as a pet. What are some key points I should consider?
Is he just giving a lecture here?
Rishpalin tiger as a pet?
Unless you want to die, yes.
All right, it seems like you all have a great deal of questions, but I am in the middle of the Inter-Darshan Championship at the moment, so I'm afraid I can't answer them all now. Let me propose an alternative. Next month, there will be a biology lecture at Gandharvaville, and I will be sharing some interesting insights on living organisms there. If you're interested, you can attend that lecture, and if you should have any questions, just prepare them ahead of time. I'll answer questions after I finish speaking.
All right, I'll be there.
Okay, Tanari's
Please try
reason's
to
done.
ask more rational questions.
Yeah.
For example, whether you can raise a Rishpalin tiger as a pet or not is mainly dependent on whether you can overcome one in a fight.
Yeah.
Tainari's science lecture will draw quite a crowd.
Oh.
Yeah, even she was like taken in by that.
Seems Kale's master does live up to his title as a teacher.
Yep.
Faruzan, I've had a look around. Nearly all the butterflies in this area have been attracted by the incense. However, we can cast our bait further away to avoid this area.
All right, then let's get moving. We shan't let all the butterflies get away from us if we can help it.
Seems like the competition's really heating up. Let's go see how the other contestants are doing.
The scent is starting to fade. Seems the wind is stronger than I thought. The incense isn't going to last long.
So cast them. Oh, Sino's over there. Oh, he's up there. And there's the Wanderer and Kave and the others over there. Let's go first just check what Sino is doing. Then we can observe the others.
Quit following me.
Oh wait. How do you... For the love of... Come on. Yeah. There you are.
This is taking longer than I thought.
There's one right over there. Okay. Let's see what Kaveh and Fauzan doing. Then we're going to go to the Wanderer and then Layla.
Please lead the Swiftflies back here. I'm really counting on you.
And what about Fauzan?
Let's wait here. Seems my age is catching up with me.
Nah, you're still too young. Okay, now where's the one? The Wanderer's right there. Okay.
Behold!
Wanderer, there you are. He's just sitting there. He isn't even doing anything.
What brings you two here?
Huh? You're here having coffee? Aren't you supposed to be a contestant?
Something tells me he doesn't really plan to
Is there
win.
really any need for me to take part while everyone's running around like it's some sort of carnival? Don't worry. I'll get involved once things actually get serious.
Okay, as you wish. And then Layla. She's the last one, right? I've checked everyone else out. She is somewhere over here. Wait, I've just passed her. Just passed her again. There you are.
Layla, how are things going on your end?
I've been searching for quite a while now, but I haven't seen any sign of the Swiftflies yet. Instead, I ended up catching a few mechanical devices that looked very similar to butterflies.
Sorry, that's Kaveh and
I
Farzan's
wonder where
fault.
they came from.
Looks like Farzan and Kaveh's devices are everywhere now.
Well, they aren't going to get any butterflies back in return because all the devices are with Layla.
I'll keep up the search. That said, I've noticed that a number of butterflies in the city has
That's
already
because of
decreased a lot
Tainari.
compared to when the event started. Probably because the other contestants are coming up with their own ways to catch butterflies. Alright, I'll do my best too. Huh?
What's this?
Did you get it? Oh, so that's it? Could be a Swiftfly.
Oh, what a coincidence. I guess I just need to catch it now, right?
Pokeball, go!
Oh, please wait. Aw, there it goes.
It's so fast!
Yeah.
I thought all Hatham said they were only a little faster.
Well, depends on your definition of little.
Come on, Traveler, let's go too.
We can't help a Paramount, remember that.
Water's going off. Looks like someone's already cut themselves a Swiftfly.
Wait. So who caught it? Wait, Tainari's thing has disappeared. So was it Tainari who caught it? Damn, it's like chasing a seal all over again.
The locator's going
Howdy,
off too.
Sarah.
So, someone else finished too? That would mean that the one Layla's chasing is the last Swiftfly.
Yeah, wait, hold up. Who was it? Oh, so this time it's Kaveh and Farzan. Which one caught it though? Oh, Dia and Candice. They're just here, okay.
Oh, it just occurred to me that we should also get you a makeup box.
No, it's fine. I don't think I'll end up using it.
Aw,
Maybe you
come on.
won't, but it doesn't hurt to have one, right? Come on, just trust me on this one. Huh? Who are you, and what do you want?
The butterfly's on her.
Please, don't move.
Don't move? Who sent you?
You have a butterfly on your face. Yeah.
Don't worry, I can handle this. Now, tell me, what do you want?
Yeah, okay, she got it. Yeah, this is actually a good picture. Wow.
I believe she's looking for this. Here, take it.
Thank you. Come on.
Butterfly? Was it on my head?
Yep.
Oh,
It's been a while, Layla.
Oh, they know each other. I didn't know that.
A friend of yours? Oh, so she must be the one you were telling me about.
Huh? You two know each other?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
it
has
seems.
been some time. The first time I ever woke up after sleepwalking, I somehow found myself in our village.
Wow.
Candace was the one who took care of me then.
That's right. She didn't look well, so I gave her something to eat. She said a lot of complicated things about astrology, the night sky, the stars.
Yeah.
Not sure I understood it all, but it sounded pretty enchanting. Right. Do you still want this butterfly? It seems like you were chasing it all the way here. It's of little use to me, but if you don't want it, I can release it.
No,
Just let
she
her
wants
have
it.
It's no big deal.
The Swiftfly was flying so fast, but you were able to catch it like it was nothing, Candace.
I mean, she has
Didn't
experience.
seem that quick, really. I was actually worried that I would injure it. But I'm glad that didn't happen.
Anyway, sorry about the butterfly thing. With the way you suddenly came running over like that, I thought you were hired to take us out or something.
Nah, I'm pretty sure anyone who had to take you out would be taken out themselves.
Huh. On second thought, I guess I've never seen an assassin that looks tired with dark bags around their eyes. Oh, you must be taking part in the championship. Take it from me. Don't let it stop you from getting some rest.
She needs every rest she can get, to be honest.
I'll do what I can. Thank you.
We'll be on our way then. See you later.
Alrighty, let's bring the Swiftfly back together with Layla.
Okay, so now all of them are disappeared. Come on. That means everyone is back in the competition. So we got Layla, I think we got Kave, and I think we got Tainaru.
It seems we have a third contestant who has returned with a Swiftfly. With that, the first round has come to an end.
I think they've
I anticipate
taken
that
the
all of
points,
you will
right?
keep up the effort for the second round. Dismissed.
Yeah, they divide by 1-1, I guess.
Your closing statement sounded so... how do I put it? Decisive?
Yeah.
Well, you could certainly stand to try being more decisive, Nilu. It would help you live more freely.
Hang on a second. Who were the first two contestants with Swiftflies?
Tainari was first.
Yeah.
And as for the second, it's being discussed right now.
It's being discussed.
Hey, Al-Haytham, I think I've come up with a good idea. Second place gets 2 points, right? Can't Madame Faruzan and I split the points between us?
Quite the imagination you have there. I've read the championship handbook from cover to cover.
Oh.
I never saw any rule which permits that.
Then we can just add a rule.
Do you really think I'd do that?
Come on,
Come on, you're not
Al-Haytham.
going to stand in the way of my victory, are you?
Well, you're free to send the organizing committee an application outlining your naive proposal. They'll get back to you within 3
That
working
tournament
days.
will be over by then.
3 working days? It'll be too late by then.
Unfortunately for you, even dreaming is gonna cost you.
Oh, poor guy. Al-Haytham, come on, leave Kave alone.
Paimon gets it now. Kave and Faruzan found the second Swiftfly together, but the rules say that only one person can get the points.
Oh well, the rules are the rules. Since you call me madam and politely ask for my help, I shall give you these points.
Yeah, Kave deserves it.
So I'll
Come
put
on,
the
yeah.
points under Kave's name then?
No.
Yeah.
If I take these points, won't that only detract from your contributions, Madame Faruzan? You might be all right with that, but I cannot do it. Not in good conscience.
I don't have any problem with it. There are 2 more rounds after all. Losing one isn't a major setback. But if you insist, I have another method. We can draw lots to see who will receive the points.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lots.
What? Is there something wrong with that idea?
No.
He's terrible at it, right?
All right. I'll get the paper needed for the lots. Give me a moment.
Okay. We watched Kave suffer glorious and forfeit defeat in the game blocks.
Oh,
Yeah.
seriously?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it appears that luck was on my side this time.
No, you do deserve it. I'm just lamenting my bad luck. Perhaps that's why my life is rife with troubles.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's rare to see anyone with such
You're just
terrible luck be
robbing-
so willing to decide victory via lots.
You're just rubbing salt in his wounds,
And
Alhaitham.
what would you know about that? I just...
We can save bickering for later. Record the points under Farazan, and that'll finally bring the first round to a close. The second round will be held in the desert. We'll be moving our commentator stand over to Aru Village. Let's meet up in Aru Village once everything is ready. I'll announce the details of the second round then. Till then, you have some free time. I'm off the clock at this point, so it's farewell for now.
Yep, he just leaves.
You...
Don't be upset, Kaveh. Sighing can carry away your good luck, you know.
Oh, so that's how it works. In that case, I'll take in some deep
Oh,
breaths.
no,
Maybe
that's
that'll
not.
help me make up for all the luck I've lost. It's really no big deal.
You're still sighing, my
2
dude.
points aren't enough to decide victory or defeat just yet. I'll win the next round. You'll see.
Looks like you've managed to pick yourself back up, young man. Good. I must warn you, though, that I'm quite familiar with the desert. You'll have to try your best if you don't want to lose.
I'm no stranger to the desert either. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, he works there, right?
All right then, that's enough chit-chat for
I mean,
now.
he has worked there
I'm going to
before.
check the area out.
So the current standings are Tainari in first place, Farazan in second, and Layla in third. Ugh.
Yeah.
Guess we should also take a nice break before the next round starts. But where should we go first?
Why, you two look a little lost. If you're not
Morgania?
sure where to start enjoying the Academia Extravaganza, then may I suggest that you have a chat with our boss?
Your boss?
Who's that?
Who's that? Do we know them?
Well, only the most famous
Oh, yeah.
merchant in all of
Okay.
Sumeru, Lord Sangamo Bay.
Dory, isn't it?
Oh, you mean Dory?
Yep.
Precisely.
I'm not that much a
Sent
fan
me
of Dory, to be
inform you
honest.
two that she'll be waiting for you at Sumeru City's North Gate.
So what does Dory want with us anyway? And there she is.
Oh, well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. Hey, Dory, are you here to attend the Academia Extravaganza Q?
Guys, I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry for that, guys. Now let's begin once again.
Of course! People are practically flocking to Sumeru City. You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to do business.
That's good.
This is one of the entrances into the city, and it's very close to the Wisdom Gala booths. There'll be an endless stream of customers. I can already hear the Mora going clink, clink, clink as they fill my coin pouch. Well, is there anything you'd like to purchase? We've got everything you need and deals that can't be beat.
Oh. She's all like, yeah.
Well, do you have anything to eat? Oh, wait, we're celebrating the extravaganza and you're
Yeah, I mean, that's all she's got.
I mean, of course, we've got lots of things to eat. That said, I recommend that you also consider some of the great bargains we have going on.
I don't think she
The
will.
Wisdom Gala is about to begin, and once it starts, each of the Darshans will prepare a small challenge for everyone. And
Yeah.
just between us, I have some super booster supplements for sale. Eat just one to boost both your strength and dexterity for a short time, allowing you to overcome any challenge.
Yeah, we'll pass.
These little challenges are gonna be a cinch for the two of us. Just you watch. Anyway, Paimon just wants something to eat, please. If you don't have any food, then we'll just go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm just giving her, like, yeah.
Alright. Mora is Mora, after all. What would you like to eat? Well, Paimon's pretty hungry right now. Do you have any touching? Let me see.
She just has it?
This is a huge job, isn't it?
What's
If this
going on?
works out, we'll be set.
What's going on?
Go! 2 servings of touching. See? I told you there's nothing Lord Sangamo Bay can't procure.
That's good.
Huh? What are you looking at, Traveler?
I thought I saw someone just now. I mean, yeah, we saw 2 people.
Who? Someone we know?
They're gone.
Was it someone suspicious? Have we attracted some unwanted attention?
I don't know if it's us, but still.
Is there something else going on? I don't know who you saw just now, but I do have some hard-to-come-by information about the extravaganza. If you want to know more, we can talk business later.
Okay, so this is Act 1 complete. Oh, that's actually good animation. Okay, so these are all the Darshans and the challenges, right? These are the gala boats, and this is the... Okay, now we are Act 2 and then there's Act 3. Okay. Guys, I'll be right back. Huh? 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 Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about guys. Yeah, that's a lot. Come on, Dory. As customer numbers for today, the original cost of information renewal. But for you, the price is not free. Why is your such like is this? Wait, you're not baiting us into spending, are you? Maybe the first sentence free, but the next, not the next sentence. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, yeah, we don't know that. Gave them a rather expensive antique. Yet this very den after it donated was lost by them once before. Huh? What did we hear about this? Okay then, that's true. Come if you know I've got witness to it. A young fellow named that's here from 20 years ago. Okay then. Anyway, what are we supposed to do? Hold up. Oh, Baiju's Story Quest is available. I'll do that later. Down the line. Oh, okay, so we got all these things. Okay, I'll do that later. No, not that right now. Hold up. First, we'll be doing Act 2. I'll do those on my own later. Oh, it's still the next day, sorry. Okay, well, let's get to it. Where are we? Okay, yeah, we were going to the desert, right? Okay.
The wind rises.
And there's Nilu and Al Haytham. And they're the contestants as well.
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you alright?
She is not alright.
I just haven't been sleeping well lately.
When have you been sleeping well?
Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Do you have any tips for dealing with that?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured.
Yeah.
I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure, so you just have to let things run their course. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You do your best too.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 ley line disruptors buried in the area around Aru Village. These devices can imitate the effects of ley line disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task
So they're
will be
messing with the
awarded 4,
ley lines for
3,
an event?
and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
It's good to see such confidence in a
Yeah.
youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted with this place. Let's see who will find these devices first. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for Champion. We must be careful of him.
Tanari?
Favorite to win? Who is it?
Shh, not so loud.
Yeah,
That
Tanari.
boy Tainari. He took first place in the previous round, and if he does so again this time, we may as well declare this competition over. I heard that you solved the Avithya Forest's leyline effluence problem with him not long ago. Since this round involves resolving a machine-simulated leyline disruption, it should be a simple matter for him.
Oh.
That's true. It does look like his odds of winning are pretty high.
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun? As his senior, it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable arrangement from happening. I'm off.
Okay, well. Well then, I guess it's the beginning.
I'll get going as well. See you later.
But all the best, Kave. I'm rooting for you. You're the main character of this show
How are
this
you
time.
feeling? I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Sorry, that's what the rules say.
Aw.
While this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
I knew it'd be harder than I had expected.
Aw.
So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilu.
You're welcome. Please take care of yourself.
Well, there goes everybody.
So it seems, come on.
Who should we visit this time? Let Paimon think. Oh, right! Didn't Farozan say that Tainari's the favorite to win? Let's go look for him first.
That we shall. And this is where Act 2 begins. The beginnings and ends. First of all, let's talk to Nilu.
Now that the round's begun, who do you think will win, Alhaitham?
The ones who find the disruptors will win.
But that's obvious.
Yes.
Yes.
But aren't you just repeating the rules?
Nilu is like, she's so done. Why am I here? Okay, so this is where everyone is. And that's where Tainari is. I should probably open that. Okay, I'm... Oh!
Hey, Tainari?
Was he laying down?
Weird. The locator says that he should be around here somewhere. Tainari! Can you hear us?
He's over there. Oh, he's collapsed? What is it?
Huh? Oh no, it looks like he's fainted. We have to help him.
Okay, Tainari and Desert don't go along well, I guess.
Tainari, are you okay?
It's so hot.
Oh, so you passed out because of the heat. Are you not used to getting around in the desert?
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling dizzy. My ancestors, the Valuka Shuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
So it
This
seems.
isn't the time for a hydration. Let's get you some water.
Humans. Such fragile
wonder.
beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme changes in the environment.
And you consider yourself strong?
Here, take this. Let him drink it.
Oh, he's giving him his water. Some water. That's nice. That's nice of
Are
him.
you serious? This had better be just normal water. Hey, you're leaving already?
Oh, come on, guys. You're suspecting him a little too much, don't you think? Since it really is just some water.
Paimon really doesn't get that guy. What's he up to? Anyway, let's focus on helping Kainari drink some water first.
He starts to recover after getting some water.
I'm feeling a little better now. Thanks, you two.
No problem.
It wasn't just the two of us. Just now.
Found you at last.
Oh, Sino's here as well. Yeah.
You're here too.
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself.
Oh, so the
beyond what
Tana
is
is sitting this
reasonable.
round out now.
It appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to Aru Village and rest.
Really? So you're backing out?
Yes. I do have my results in the first round to serve as a buffer, so even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later.
True.
Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
I agree.
A wise decision. Let's get you back to Aru Village.
It's fine. I can make it back on my own.
Oh, stop trying to
Yeah.
be so polite. Come on, we'll help you back to Aru Village.
Okay, let's bring Tanari back then. Oh, Layla is over there as well.
Too slow.
I need to find a way down there. Hold on. And there's Layla.
How are you feeling now, Tainari? Do you want to rest some more?
There's some shade here, so we can stop for a while.
All right, let's do that.
Poor Tanari. And there's Layla.
Oh, Sino and Tainari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you.
Oh, hey, Layla.
Yeah, the sun was too strong.
So is she-
I decided to take
Yeah.
cover here for
So
a
is she
while.
forfeiting this round as well?
What about you? Are you all done already?
Unfortunately not. I'm not quite as capable as I thought. I intend to withdraw from this round. Sino and the Traveler are escorting me back to Aru Village.
Withdraw? Can you even do that?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Alhaitham did say that the act of leaving the competition grounds would result in disqualification from the round.
Oh, from the
Didn't I
entire
ask you if
competition.
you were all right before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
Well, I had to try, didn't I?
True.
So I tried, and it didn't work out. And now I'm backing out while I can. When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be prepared.
Why didn't you do that already? The previous time
By
she
the
had been to the
way,
desert.
you're Layla, aren't you? You don't look very well yourself. Will you be all right?
I did feel a little faint when I first entered the desert, but I feel a lot better after resting here for a while.
That's
Be
good.
careful not to push yourself too hard.
Don't worry. I'm just...
Feeling the pressure?
Yeah.
You can tell?
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces.
Wow.
When I interrogate them.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure whether I have what it takes to represent the Inter-Darshan in the championship. Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me, and to be honest, those rumors don't really mean anything. Now I don't know how to deal with all the expectations they've put on me. Even the people who usually criticize me voted for me this time. So I feel like I have to live up to their expectations somehow.
So their expectations are putting pressure on you.
Yes. Actually, I heard that you were voted in as well, Tainari. How do you deal with it?
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure. Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself.
Hold on. Okay.
Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge, not to meet others' expectations.
Debatable, but
As
yes.
for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me. I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal. That may help you.
I understand. Thanks for your advice.
I'm absolutely parched after talking so much.
I've still got some water with me.
No, I'll be all right. We aren't far from Aru village, so I can go the rest of the way myself. You should get back to the competition.
Yeah, what about the card side,
Don't you want to win that limited edition card?
Yes. All right then. Your spirit will live on through me.
You better get at least third place in this competition then.
Don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Sino.
I mean, you're out of the competition, so yeah.
I'll be heading back now. See you after the round ends.
I'll continue searching for the ley line disruptors.
Okay, all the best, Sino. I'm rooting for you in this round.
Are you feeling better now, Layla?
Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tainari.
That's good, so you can get back to work. Come on.
It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the academia, and every day here has been so precious. But of course, there have been some rough times. All sorts of complex astrological models, countless quizzes, and essays that took all my brain power to barely finish. Each of those things are like huge boulders barreling at me, forcing me to continue running forward. When I was chosen as my Darshan's representative, it felt like another boulder was added to the ones already rolling behind me. Every time I close my eyes, I think of all the people I'd disappoint if I mess up.
We would never be disappointing you.
Yeah, I think that's what Tainari was trying to tell me. You're our good friends, which is why you didn't stop him from dropping out of this round, and why you don't feel disappointed in me.
That's right.
Yeah, real
So
foods.
down?
Yeah,
That
tell him.
said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more concrete goals for taking part in this competition. I don't have any now, but I'll give that some
I mean, the funding is pretty good.
Anyway,
Funding is can be a good goal.
any more of your time.
It's Farzan and Farzan's side project, side goal, and Kave's main goal.
Breakthroughs while we've been chatting.
True. We should go look for the others. Now, who's left? Tainari's dropped out for the round, and we just saw Sino.
You could go see how Madame Farazan's doing. I've heard that she's quite knowledgeable about the desert, so she's probably made some progress by now.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see her. Faruzan. Wait first.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Okay then. Let's see, Farzan, there's Wanderer, and there's Farzan. There she is.
Hey there, Farazan. Have you made any progress?
You're just in time. I'm about to start digging right here.
Oh, you found her
The
on.
leyline disruptor already?
Such a simple problem could never confound me. Not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was acting abnormally. So I followed it all the way here. Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared. Something unusual must be happening around this area.
You're a true expert.
Yeah, that's
now,
true,
Farazan.
but come on.
You know what to do right away.
Well, I do happen to have more experience than most. But that aside, has anyone completed this challenge yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What about that boy Tainari?
He drew from this round.
And why's that?
He's not used to being out and about in the desert.
I didn't think he would have such a weakness. I suppose he could use a bit more training. What about the others? Is that Rotawahist girl still a bundle of nerves?
I mean, she's got a little better.
I gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Sino just started his search for the disruptors. And
Yeah, well, who knows what he's
as for
thinking.
that guy,
Yeah.
well, who knows what he's thinking?
And what about Kaveh? Has he found a ley line disruptor yet?
Don't know.
Doesn't think so, or our locators would have already let us know.
Strange. What's he lollygagging for? With his skills, you should have heard something from him by now. Well, I'm afraid the most thrilling moments are already done here. You should probably go find Kaveh and see how he's faring now.
Okay, then let's go to Kaveh.
Here it comes. I think I'm about to strike gold.
Wish you the best of luck, Farzan. Oh, speaking of Farzan, I got a fruit for you. Oh, wrong button.
Search for it.
Kaveh is all the way over there.
The wind rises. Too slow.
And there he is. Our man. Come on.
Come on, stop following me. I already gave you all the food I had on me.
Aw, he was feeding them and now they're all hungry.
You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that. Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult. And I still need to find what I'm looking for. Marak, can you help me out here?
Oh yeah,
Keep
his
them
backpack.
away.
Aw, that's a pretty cool backpack. I want one.
Farazan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you up to?
Just thinking about it makes me upset.
Look at it in background.
Right after I entered the desert, I was accosted by these fellows. I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds. And now the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling around the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply.
And your backpack is not able to stop you.
Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal thingy yours?
Of course
That's
it's his.
right. This is my toolbox, Marak.
Your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy. Hey there! Can you understand us?
Ask it in a normal tone, Paimon. Beep boop. Why is it here with you?
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out.
Well,
Reminds
this
me-
definitely doesn't look like
reminds
a
me of Ben
ordinary
Ben.
toolbox, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's
It's a
true.
long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb. It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Kasharawar has many
Yeah, it
different
reminds me
opinions
of
on this
Ben Ben.
topic. Our current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over all the mora on my person to purchase it.
Why all Mora? Come on.
Sometime back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that core, I created Mirak. It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most importantly, it can't talk, so it can't give me any attitude.
That's good. I think it can, though, in a way.
Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Alhatham's place earlier.
But Palmer's the one who gave it away in the first place.
Sorry.
I hope this season of my life ends soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine.
Oh wait, she remarried and left for
Fontaine? I
Fontaine?
spoke to Alhatham in the library.
Wait, I thought she just left. I didn't know she remarried.
Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazarzaray burned through my funds.
Oh.
I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end?
I think you borrow money from loan sharks.
Now that I think about it, I guess we're all unlucky here. It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the ley line disruptors?
Yeah.
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I?
But I mean, if you solve the root of the problem, that will solve their problem as well.
Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. I'll get back to searching once I get them out of here. Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
Well, look at them hop and go.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help.
You can only do one or the other.
I've always felt like he's the type who easily gets himself into tough spots.
Yeah.
Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of.
I mean, he's very gullible. You're certainly cruel with the truth.
Oh, someone's done already.
Oh yeah, I heard that noise. I wonder who it is.
Also wants to know. Let's go back and ask Alhatham.
Shall we not do that when everyone has completed the task? I mean, come on. First and foremost.
Shh, quiet. I'm currently trying to find a way out of here.
Ah, he's lost. And he's so far away. Let's see who are the people who have completed it. There's only one person, right? I think.
Quit following me. The wind rises.
Oh, it's Sino.
Verification complete. Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Sino.
That's good. Okay.
So Sino was the quickest.
Last time it was Tiny. This one was Sino.
After all, we know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option.
Props for that one.
The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow.
Okay, now you're taking it a bit too far. It's cringy.
I won't lose to anyone.
It's starting to get cringy, and I'm starting to be reminded of Official. Come on.
That's a line from King of Invocations.
Look at her smile.
Works, and it sums up my thoughts right now.
He's like, nope.
Might be a good thing that Tainari isn't
Yeah.
here, or else he'd give Sino a good smack right about now.
That's so Sino.
It's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water.
Not wonder though.
Make it harder from
Does
here
that
on
god
out.
actually eat?
Something similar happened in King of Invocations. What a classic.
Any thoughts on that, Alhatham?
I have no thoughts regarding King of Invocations.
Yes.
You obviously wasn't
Yeah.
asking about that.
Deserts are much more dangerous at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
And two ley line disruptors,
I
right?
wonder who the next person to find a disruptor will be.
Wait, Only 3 people are left? Tighnari forfeited.
Oh yeah, what about Wanderer?
What about Hat Guy?
He also forfeited not long ago.
Forfeited? Why?
Paimon can't understand what he's thinking at all. But, like Al-Haytham said, this round's almost over. Let's go see what the other contestants are doing.
Things are really heating up now. You can feel the contestants' passion too, can't you all hate them?
Compared to the abstraction of human emotions, the desert heat is easier to intuit. Tighnari made the right decision to forfeit.
Okay then. And they're Tighnari and Sino.
Are you alright?
Much better. Aru Village's hospitality sure is something. 2 whole pitchers of water, to be precise.
If your throat's too wet as a result, I can provide some dry humor.
Oh no!
No, thanks. Much appreciated, though.
Okay, so let's go and see what Layla is doing first. Then let's go Farzan and then that's Kaveh.
Quit following me.
Layla.
Too slow.
Did she fall asleep or is she looking for the disruptor?
Hello again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you find it tiring?
It's a little, but don't worry.
In that case, let's take a short breather here. The desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it. Has anyone finished this round yet?
Sino has finished and about 2 or 3 people have forfeited.
Sino's already shut one down. Have you made any progress yet?
I circled the whole area, but I didn't find anything. But I did have the chance to think some more about that thing that was weighing on my mind, and I realized something.
And what is that?
Well, my fellow Retawahist members must have all put my name forward for different reasons, and maybe a lot of them only picked me because they wanted to watch me make a fool of myself.
Yeah, people would do that.
But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me. And I want to live up to their expectations. I don't want them to regret putting my name down.
Huh? But doesn't thinking like that put a lot of pressure on you?
Yeah.
Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. But now I've thought about it, I don't feel like this is something I have to do. Instead, it's something I want to do. That may not sound like a huge difference to you, but it's helped me relax a lot. So don't worry about me.
Well, that's great!
Also, now that I've relaxed, I'm suddenly really sleepy. I think I'll just...
Okay, she's not winning this competition, I guess.
A quick one. But the competition isn't over yet.
Oh, this is the other Layla, right?
Oh, Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she?
Wait, you're...
Sleepwalking Layla.
Good to see you too. It's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for
I need to do her hangout quest soon.
Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her finish this. What are we supposed to be doing here again? Finding a ley line disruptor, was it?
Yeah.
Let me see. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long to wrap this up. Come with me, you two.
Okay, I guess we're following this other Layla.
Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow?
This is completely different way of talking from normal Layla. She sounds so confident.
From on high, I wonder whether we find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth.
I pressed the wrong
Not all
button.
astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some
My bad.
reflections based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena.
Well, that's good and all, but you sound completely different from what I'm used to. I don't have any pins left, damn it.
Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think.
Okay, she's really different and very confident. This other one.
This should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area to normal.
Nice work!
Again,
Yeah!
I didn't do any of the real work. I'm just wrapping up. She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll go and report that she shut down this disruptor. Will you be staying here for a while? Or are you going to check on the other contestants?
Well, I guess we should go.
Whoa, it looks like Kaveh and Faruzan are headed towards the same place.
Perhaps
Well, then
they're
let's
about
get
to
them.
find the lost disruptor. Also, speaking of Kaveh, he's an interesting one.
What's up?
Why do you say that?
Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They
Yeah,
don't
he
always
did.
have a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course. But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other selves. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted. He doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he still seems that he's at odds with himself in some way. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's
Yeah, we get that. I get that.
Inside,
I get
only
that.
sorrow. Still, who knows? He must be more experienced than me. Maybe he's just better at dealing with it all than I am. But back to the topic of wrapping up. Shouldn't you be getting back to the action to record how everything plays out? The last one, then the round's over.
Yeah, that's true.
True. Okay then, guess we'll be going.
This
now.
just remains in whatever scene there is.
Kaveh and Faruzan were super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find the disruptor.
True.
But between the two of them, who's going to get there first?
I think this time it's going to be Kaveh. I mean, this time she might give in to. Okay, how am I supposed to get there? Okay. We got this. Oh, come on. No.
The price
Okay.
for my sins.
Okay. I'll just go over here. Yes.
Behold.
Don't have any interest. Come on.
Too slow.
Okay, so where are they? Oh, they're on top over there, right?
Quit following me. Squall and Fury.
There you go.
It should be around here.
Finally found it.
And they're both here again at the same time.
Are you?
Oh, Madame Faruzan. And here I thought you would have finished this round by now.
Faruzan, Kaveh!
Oh!
Looks like Layla's already done.
Yep.
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time. How are the other contestants doing?
Everyone is done. This is the last one.
Hanai and Hakai forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You two are the only ones left. Huh? That's weird. Didn't you start digging really early on?
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I found a ruin.
Oh.
I fell down pretty deep, and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
Well, way to relive your trauma and be completely fine with it.
That's actually really impressive.
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short
Yeah.
time. Huh. That's pretty amazing, Madame Faruzan.
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. And then I blacked out. Probably from the heat, you know? When I woke up, it was already night. I used the last of my strength to come here.
A most curious reason indeed. But are
Yeah.
you sure you're all right? It sounds like you were in an incredibly dangerous situation.
Both of you were.
You said you were familiar with the desert. The way you handled problems, it does feel rather at odds with your title as a genius.
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do with me being a genius. It was my decision.
Very well
The way
then.
I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't have been comfortable not doing it either. My conscience would have weighed on me.
Youths these days, each stranger than the next.
I mean,
Back
you're
to
a
the
strange
main issue
person
at
too.
hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final leyline disruptor is, let's dig it up then.
Going together to unearth the final data in Disruptor.
This is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this time? What is it?
Again?
Youngster? You seem relieved.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round's finally over. There shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in danger. As for the points, I guess we can draw lots again later. I can't think of anything better.
Alright, in that case, let's all head back to Aru Village. Paimon thinks you'll both need some water and rest.
And let's get back to our village then. I still want to know what Wanderer is up to.
Behold!
He doesn't want to win this competition, that's for sure.
Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farzan? Huh? Where's Madame Farzan?
She
wait.
went to get water.
Okay.
She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time, so we'd like to draw lots again.
You get caught up in some things so easily, like drawing lots.
I'm not
Yeah.
caught up in anything. Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck.
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
Yeah, Alita isn't
We'll
letting
look at
it
the
go.
box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
Oh, here we go again. Let's see how I fare.
And it's again only for the third place.
I got it.
Okay, he got
Did
it.
you see that? I won!
Congratulations.
Okay, one you, one her.
Kave's luck's taking a turn for the better.
There's still one competition later, and he only has 1 point though. Oh,
Finally.
Tanari and Sino is ahead.
All this time.
Oh, he's
Looks
crying.
like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the desert. This round's points are yours.
But he needs to get first place in the next round to win this
And
competition.
with that, our second round is done.
Considering Sino and Tanari don't get any
are
points.
victorious contestants. As for the current standings, let me see. Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tainari, Farazan, Kaveh, and Hakai.
Oh wait, I thought Tanari would... Oh no, wait, hold up. I thought Tanari would be in the first place because he got first place in the last one, but no wait. Sino... Oh yeah, the points total. Oh,
The
I
next
forgot
round
about that.
will be the final one. Please rest up before then, everyone. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are
I
decorating
forgot
gates,
I made a
so feel free
mistake
to
with
drop
the
by if you're
counting the
interested.
points.
Otherwise, see you next round.
Okay, then let's go. And they should be somewhere up there, right?
Squall Fury!
And we have arrived.
Something's been on your mind this entire time.
Yeah, we still don't know what that mystery is going on here. The white-haired man I saw before the competition started. That secret conversation we heard after the first round ended.
Traveler, Paimon, I finally found you.
Guys, I will be right back. हाँ क्या? Okay, ठीक है. Okay, guys, let's continue where we left off. I had.
Quit following me.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
Yeah, it has. The white-haired man I saw before the competition started.
Traveler, Paimon, I finally found you.
Do you have something you want to say, Candace?
Did something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia Extravaganza?
I mean, this is the first time it happened for us, so we don't really know what's off.
When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop, but no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin?
Sachin?
Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony?
Wait, is he the guy who funds this?
He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the diadem of knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now. The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich. In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in. Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Core of 30?
Well, I guess we should, sign up.
Get involved. Why don't we head over to the Academia and tell Amatra? Thanks a million, you two.
Not at all.
Yeah.
It was coincidence on our part as well.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremites' reputation is going to get even worse if these scumbags succeed.
Yeah, I mean, this is all about getting the desert people to cooperate with the Sumeru citizens, right?
But this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving this in your hands.
Should you require
Don't worry about it.
Come find us at the cafe.
Okay, so let's go.
Paimon's noticed that something's bugging you. Is it the extravaganza? Cause Paimon's starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here too. But thinking like this isn't doing anything. Let's just go find Amatra.
Well, then let's go. I guess. It's all the way over there, okay.
Swarm Fury.
And we're here, the Academia.
Isn't that the Matra we investigated?
Yeah, the thing we investigated Sino with. Yeah, I know.
Do you have any issues?
I remember that.
Someone's planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Well, so it seems.
Shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him.
That's weird.
Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere.
I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well, and decided to come here and try their luck.
So,
Well,
they
so it
shouldn't know
seems-
where Sachin is either, right?
I would assume not. Anyway, Mahamatra Saino is still on vacation, so I'll handle this.
Yeah, he needs his cards.
Don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my ways of forcing them out into the open. All
That's
that
good.
said, if you're interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well? The sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the Matra and the whole Corps of 30 with someone's protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves...
Fair point.
Nothing you can do, I know.
Guess we should start searching for him too, but where should we start?
Do you have the Matra... Do the Matra have any information on Sachin?
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken academic protocols, so we
So
don't
that's
have a very
good.
detailed file on him. I've heard that Al-Haytham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand
Oh,
Sage
yeah,
and
he
is
has
back to
stepped
being a
out.
scribe again. Maybe it's worth checking to see if he knows anything.
I completely forgot he stepped down already.
The extravaganza venue and see if we can find him.
Rest assured that I will bring these criminals to justice.
I mean, you still have to wait for them to commit a crime before you do that, right? I mean, at least you must have the attempt on the record for it, you know?
The wind rises.
There's Nilu. Where's Al-Haytham?
Hey, Nilu, have you seen Al-Haytham anywhere?
Al-Haytham? Why, what is it?
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up some records for us.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I don't know where he went.
Well,
He's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells anyone where he'll be going.
Well, that just... I guess we have no lead then.
That sounds about right for him.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me think. To be honest, he doesn't seem very interested in the extravaganza, so he probably doesn't stick around longer than he has to.
I mean, I'll probably find him in the library.
To him, being a commentator is just extra work he was roped into. Do you guys know of any places he'd go after work?
Maybe he went home.
Ooh, maybe. Paimon remembers that his house isn't that far from here, so we might as well check it out.
And even met Kaveh on the way there. I mean, like, over there, not on the way.
I wonder where Al-Haytham would go.
Don't worry, Nilu. We got this.
Search for it.
This is it, right? Yeah.
Let's try knocking.
Knock. I already did one knock. How is it 3?
Maybe no one's home.
Knock again.
Hello? Al-Haytham? Are you in? We need your help with something.
Oh, it's you two?
Oh, it's Kaveh.
Kaveh, you're home.
Come on in. I'll get the door for you.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
I mean, he can't tell someone he's living in Al-Haytham's home, right?
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Al-Haytham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
You're pretty conscientious about this, huh?
Yeah.
So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him while you're at home?
I mean, you just ignore
It's
it.
fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him? Most people have better things to do.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know where he is at the moment?
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house.
Did you have a quarrel or something? Come
I
on.
wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all.
Oh.
I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's on the rise. But him, being him... Oh, You wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking.
What did he say?
You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now?
I mean, okay, I feel you, Kaveh. I mean, like, I have juniors in this semi. I do not act like seniors at all. Back when I was in college or back when I was in high school. But they were like, oh man, this guy doesn't talk like a senior at all. And I was like, the hell, how is a senior supposed to talk? How is a senior supposed to act like? I was just trying to be friendly with them. And they were like, this guy doesn't talk like a senior at all. And I'm like, what the hell?
And he didn't stop there. He said, I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
Okay, I mean, that part is fair.
Yeah, that does sound like something Al-Haytham would say.
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. He finds a way to infuriate me every single time. Anyway, the disdain is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now. He'll have to get used to doing his own cleaning and tidying from now on. See those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already, it certainly will be after today.
I mean, he doesn't really care for your taste, right?
You're moving out already? But the competition isn't even over yet. How can you afford it?
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of the game.
Bro, you first need to win the game.
I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. It'll take me 3 days tops to move out of here for good.
What about your debt? Will you be able to pay that too?
I have to do to achieve this goal. No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant.
Unless I know Layla get first place again, then you're done. I mean, even if you get second place, I'm pretty sure if those two get second, I mean, even if you get first place and those two get second place, I think they're still ahead.
Well, we'll be rooting for you. But are you sure you'll be alright?
In what way?
Yeah.
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in internal conflict.
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality flaws too.
I mean, I never said that. Yeah, exactly.
But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Faruzan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help those desert foxes.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty otherwise. Where's the conflict in that?
It means that you want to win, but you're not trying to win. Why would you feel guilty?
Well, when you put it like that, yes, why indeed? It's a good question. I guess it's just in my nature. Plus, if I just did nothing, then there'd be no escaping the blame if something bad came of it later down the line.
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting. Not to mention that by helping out, you put yourself at risk.
Yeah.
Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example. Was that really worth it?
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. What was it you needed Al-Haytham's help with, anyway?
We like him to help us look for into Sachin.
Huh.
Yeah.
He did actually mention a Sachin recently.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Sachin because as an Indian I know it's an Indian name. It's Sachin. I have literally a friend called Sachin, but still okay.
I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I should take a look, but I didn't. Give me a moment. Let me go find them.
Okay.
Ah, this is the one. Here, take it.
You sure he'd be okay with this?
With taking liberties? He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases.
I mean, he can afford his own beer, dude. I'm pretty sure you're being a little bit. I don't know. I mean, I would be pretty mad if someone used my things without my permission as well.
And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the time, so he just left them on the side. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine, I promise.
Okay then.
If you say so. Okay, let's see what he's got on Sachin.
Sachin.
I fetched the documents for you. Feel free to look through them at your leisure.
Damn. Yeah, that was.
Paimon's getting a headache.
And they're very confusing as well.
So, to sum up, Sachin put the academia in charge of managing his estate and went off to do research, right?
Yeah, but no one has seen him in like 20 years.
If he liked one of the contestants, he wouldn't just give them a reward, but his entire estate as well. Oh, that must be worth heaps and heaps of mora.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
All of Sachin's wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts, then buy a new place, and still have cash to burn.
Yeah.
Build another Palace of Alcazar's Array.
Please no.
Except this time, I'd make it 10 times bigger.
You're gonna get broke once again. Don't do it.
And there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course. The bridge renovation. To do it properly would take upwards of...
Hey, snap out of it!
Yeah.
You're getting way ahead of yourself there, mister.
Yeah, first you have to get chosen by that man.
You're right. First I need to focus on winning and moving out of this place.
Huh? Wait a moment. There's a loose slip of paper tucked in between these pages. Did Al-Haytham write this? It looks like he was jotting ideas down as he was thinking things over. Let's see. Two phrases have been circled. Sachin, dead or alive, unknown. And diadem of knowledge.
Oh, so perhaps the ghost we saw in the beginning of all this was Sachin.
Some of this stuff is just plain incomprehensible. Is this written in some other language?
Let me see. Huh. I recognize this script. Give me a second. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can.
What is
That's a
it?
rough translation anyway. I can't guarantee it's 100% accurate.
But still, what is it?
There's another smaller line of text underneath.
What is it?
Bring that up.
What is it?
Wow, it's so cool that you can actually read this script.
I mean, Al-Haytham did say that people studying that we have to learn many different languages.
We worked together on a project once when we were students. The title was Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins of King Deshret's Civilization. I had to familiarize myself a little with this script at the time.
Oh, interesting. So, any idea what Al-Haytham meant by all this?
Who knows? The way his mind works is one of the great mysteries of the world.
Yeah, fair enough.
Guess we've learned
And also
something here.
Saritsas. And also the heavenly principles.
Yeah, he better catch those crooks. But until then, let's just head out for a stroll.
Okay then. Okay, so that's Act 2 done. Time for Act 3 first.
Little decisions. What could have been going through his mind when he wrote that?
Okay, enough fooling around. So, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to wait till the following day. Oh, hold up. Candice. I'll come back and read this later. First of all, and there's 7 and 7. Okay. Oh, I accidentally got wish. Never mind.
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck into the city. They were the ones plotting to kidnap Sachin. Let's go to the Academia and check with Araf.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, then let's check it out. Let's check it out! We're here in the Academia!
Ah, you're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you. I only just finished interrogating the suspects.
What did you find out?
Okay, what did you find out?
Well, lots of unexpected details, let's put it that way. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait. But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
Sachin had a child?
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father? What's up with that?
I mean, for inheritance, probably.
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them are still snooping around outside the city. We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
Sure. Let's go get to the bottom of all this.
Well, let's go then. Gathering and partying. This is the final act. Well, then let's teach these guys a lesson then. Come on.
Behold.
Was that a visiting zone? There are some people over there. And there are a lot of people over there.
Are you sure this is the right place? Something feels off.
Like everyone has already been taken down?
Positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the ground.
Well, let's find out.
Boss, we got more company.
Okay, what's going on?
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
Oh, and yeah.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
No.
Who did this?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches.
Okay, I know.
After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
I don't know about the green guy. Wait, who is it? No, Tarai? No, I don't know. I know, but I don't really know who's some guy wearing green. I guess he's a Matra, I guess. But I'm pretty sure the flying brat you're talking about is the Wanderer.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Giovanni, Sachin's son. If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the Academia for further interrogation.
Well then.
Why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
Yeah, that's the biggest question.
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare. As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the Academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired. That's my inheritance. By rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to someone else? If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, dude. No one likes being poor, but still, you should, if you hate him that much, just move on and make your own money. I mean, I understand. I mean, I mean, it's going to be hard, that's for sure. And if he didn't leave you with any money and left you in the poor, Sachin deserves it 100% for neglecting his old child. But still, if he did leave you with enough money to go and make a living for yourself, then you should just move on. And you can be angry with him all you like. You can even go and curse your father. But still, you should, like, move on, you know?
Of course. Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the Academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
So did you find him?
No. The old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself. I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a madman's truly capable of.
What do you know about the Diadem of Knowledge?
Diadem of Knowledge? You mean that thing he donated to the Academia?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room.
Yeah, I think we know where that voice came
Before
from.
donating it to the Academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean, something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write essays day and night.
Was he affected by his forbidden knowledge or something?
I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the Academia. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon from the desert who was wearing his skin.
Okay, you can stop now. You're creeping Paimon out.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
You finished?
Understandable, understandable.
In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks
It's understandable why he's mad.
Information.
People do crazy shit when they're mad. The Diadem of Knowledge.
Yeah, Al-Haytham's notes do mention that item.
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter. Understood. Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
Well then, let's go.
The wind rises.
Karina!
Hey,
You're finally
hey.
back.
Sorry about that.
Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
Yeah, we gotta postpone it for a little while, you know.
Some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But
yeah.
That's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
The diadem?
Yeah.
That seems unlikely. The diadem
Why?
of knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades, always without incident. Why has this come up now?
Some new information has come to light.
This is pretty serious. Let me think. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. We moved it there before the third round began.
Oh!
In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points. Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition. As such,
I see.
I suspect competition to be very fierce. You might not make it in time.
You have to give it a shot.
I'll mark the diadem's location for you. Please head there immediately. Let's hope nothing happens.
All right, let's go. That's weird. The locator stopped working. Is the forest interfering with it? Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem.
I guess we're part of the competition now.
Behold!
I'll come back for this later.
Uh-oh. This place looks empty.
They took it already, didn't they?
Someone already take it? Well,
So it seems.
we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned it in.
Oh, they're over there. Not all the way back. Okay, got it. Come on, let's do this.
Wind rises.
And there's is that Sino sitting over there? No. Oh, look at yeah.
Sees the diadem.
Oh, go Layla.
But getting to the goal won't be easy.
And there's Farzan. Oh, this is what I've been waiting for. Oh. And there's Wanderer. Oh, he just took it.
That guy enters the fray.
She's mad. Yeah, his music is going on. Oh, there's Tanari. He just besting everyone. Oh no, there's Sino. Okay, here's the matchup. Here's the legendary matchup.
Farzan's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up.
Come on, Kave.
And here's Kave bringing up the rear.
Oh, this is it. Oh! Will he take it? Oh! Warren isn't playing around. Oh no! They got it!
Toolbox! Throwing the diadem to its owner.
Oh, he's gonna get it! Oh, come on, put it! What's going on?
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Okay, what's going on?
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head.
I am confident that you will not disappoint me.
Okay, what's going on?
What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
Yeah. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? And there he is. That's Sachin, right?
At long last, someone to inherit my estate, and with it, my research. Come,
What's this?
Come to me, my child.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind.
Oh, a soul.
It is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he. More cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness. You have all performed outstandingly in this Inter-Darshan championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme. But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kave. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
What is it?
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists. And that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter, conflict over water sources.
Yeah, true.
Robbing of merchant caravans. Exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew. The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer.
But you didn't find it, did you?
I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost.
Oh, the Lost Darshan. Yeah, I'm just doing their quest right now.
I mean, that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life.
I see. Oh.
And so, I decided to bring my life to an end. But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the academia manage my estate.
As I thought.
Yeah.
The contract you signed with the academia was in essence your will.
Yeah.
But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I have performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all. The academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
I see.
Yeah.
So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity.
Yeah, that's Kave's cheat.
Huh? But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent. Yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment. Part of my investigation into human nature. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed.
Effed up, but true. That's actually clever. Good. I'm like optimistic way to view the situation.
I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history, and I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not.
Will you put it on? He's limping already, come on.
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at
Oh, he threw it away.
I've heard enough. My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then Your wealth can go to them!
He's smiling. That's the answer he wanted.
I guess that'll be the end of that.
Are you alright? Any physical discomfort?
The guy's limping, come on.
I'm fine.
You're not.
Tainari, don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Inter-Darshan Championship.
He deserved this. The man deserved it. Come on.
As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better. Rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I, we're not the same.
All right.
Yeah.
As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file. The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him. But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore. No one else has to hear them now. We're
That's
all
good.
Scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility. It's the least I can do. And
it's the only thing you can do.
It's the only thing I can do.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous.
Yeah, of course he's going to do that.
Of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting it. Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise.
Come on, just accept it,
This
Kaveh.
isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony.
Then let's go.
Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head over and check it out.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Inter-Darshan Championship to a close.
Yeah.
Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award. Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award. However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
Yep.
So much, Mora. And he gave it all up?
Yeah.
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh?
Come on, I'm waiting for
Many
Kaveh.
of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. it shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either.
Yeah.
Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
Yeah, that's actually fine. I would actually do the same thing. I'm not good with long speeches.
Just one moment.
Yeah?
While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card.
Oh, you're gonna rub it in his face?
Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals, forget it.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion Kaveh one last big round of applause.
I still don't really get it. The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the whole Wisdom Gala to explore.
Yeah, come on. Go, shoot. I'm gonna talk to Kaveh.
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
I can understand. You went through a lot today.
You mean that you're still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all, but whatever else happened, you're the champion, you know? Don't you think you should be proud of that?
I suppose. Oh, wait. Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he?
I knew
Now
you would
have
do
it,
that.
right
I knew
here.
you would do that.
So you're gonna give it to him? But if it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of more off it.
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
Whoa, this
Yeah.
is a super big deal. You should do it yourself. Come on, let's go find Sino.
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer.
Oh, she pulled him by there. She pulled him by there. Oh, that was funny. Here, Sino.
What you looking at, Sino?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's
Yeah.
a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
He's about to cry.
It's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble?
Oh!
You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
Oh, he's like, oh my god.
That's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity.
He's very thankful, Kaveh.
Now that
Trust
I
me.
realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you. How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh.
Come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very
Oh!
least. How much?
Oh, damn!
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million more for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Not every card is this valuable. and
Yeah.
Some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this. But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking more off from a friend.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the Mora for this
Just
card.
accept it, Kaveh. Come on.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
like you're speaking from personal experience.
Yeah.
I guess you've been through a lot?
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case, Maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice.
True.
In any case, I,
Yeah.
Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny. Kave, come with me in a few
I love
moments
the
to collect
pose he
the
did.
mora.
Yo.
Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
Everyone is a happy ending, but I still want to talk to the Wanderer. Where is
All
that
right,
guy?
if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tainari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well.
We still need to go to talk to Wanderer, you know.
How the other contestants are doing. Let's go check in with them, shall we? Since we're guest commentators and all.
Quit following me.
Where are the others? Wait, are they up in the academia? Hold up. Okay, they are up here.
Squall Fury.
Where are these guys? Okay, maybe they're down.
Too slow. Behold.
Yep, they're definitely down. Yep, there they are.
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Emphasis on back in the day.
Really? Well, then, sure, Madame Farazan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
Farazan! Miru! Even Dia and Candace are here! What are you all up to?
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madame
So it
Farazan here
seems-
was pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind. We can purchase some textiles and make the clothes ourselves. Let's go with the plain fabric as our base. And embroider red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Yeah, that's not.
You sure that's the latest?
That's not latest.
That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No, it's pretty old.
No thanks.
Yeah.
This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Wait. Madame Farazan's right. That style is a classic. It used to be mainstream fashion. But these days, there's some other options too. If you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone? It's not often that we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumeru City. Also, I know a few places where I can get a great bargain.
Sure. I'm happy to leave it to you.
I see it's a girl's day out,
I'll
okay.
come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of today are into.
Madame Farazan? Come quick, she's over here.
Okay,
Who are you?
I guess she got her students then.
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition. Do you have any classes we could sign up for?
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
Oh.
I'm from Haravatat.
Huh? But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Haravatat Darshan in the championship. Oh, their classes are so boring, though.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
Oh, poor father.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Madame Farazan. I can take the
Yeah.
class you're teaching as an option, even though cross-Darshan lessons might be a little tough to arrange. But I look forward to learning from you.
Ah, she got one student.
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry. Study under me, and I promise you, you will get the best teaching available.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well, I won't disturb you any further. See you in class.
But at least she got one student. Come on, give her something.
I don't quite understand what happened there, but congratulations, I think.
Congratulations indeed.
Paimon, would you two like to come and pick out some clothes?
There's still a few people need to check out with, especially the Wanderer.
We've got to meet with Kaveh later, and we have to check in with all the other contestants before then. Oh, by the way, have any of you seen Hat Guy or Layla?
Yeah.
I don't know where Hat Guy went. We just saw Layla not too long
We're just going to call him Hat Guy from now on, aren't we?
But she was hanging out with some other Ratahoa students, so we didn't get a chance to speak with her. Are you gonna go and see what she's up to?
Ratahoa students? They must be the ones who voted for her to enter the competition, right?
They must be praising her, I'm pretty sure.
She's winning, so Paimon wonders how they feel about that. Let's go take a peek.
She tried her best though.
If you don't come to Sumeru City often, classic floral designs aren't a bad choice. Those don't really go out of style. And of course, since you're putting this on your body, you need to consider the type of fabric the clothes are made from. Some materials might look stunning, but they can be terribly uncomfortable to wear.
Like what you're wearing?
Agreed. After all,
Joking.
is fashion not the constant phasing in and out of classics? In that sense, you could always consider the style I suggested too.
Wait, sorry, ma'am, but I think it could be quite a while before the style you recommended comes back in fashion.
I actually think the style recommended by Madame Farazan is quite beautiful.
Isn't it just? You have a discerning eye, my dear.
Okay then. Let's go and see where the others are. I think that's we're going to meet Layla and then we're going to meet Wanderer. And then there's the dinner with Kaveh.
Too slow.
There she is.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the third round.
Oh, stop it. If you're
Yeah.
going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh?
Yeah.
Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right?
I mean, that's
I
true.
heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
Aw, I just got lucky, I think.
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from Amorta, even Sino the General Mahamacha
Yeah.
was there. You're amazing.
And
honestly.
Had Guy. Had Guy is like the toughest of them
Getting
all.
points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people
But
aren't
the
exaggerating
Had Guy didn't really participate in the first 2 rounds.
You are a genuine genius.
Oh, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
Ah, come on. Don't
Yeah.
be so hard on yourself. We've decided we're taking you out to celebrate, and that's final. Let's
Yeah.
go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great.
Yep.
We haven't seen Hat Guy since the end of the competition.
We really are going to call him Hat Guy from now on, right now.
It's almost mealtime.
Oh, so we're going...
With Kaveh and Sino now.
Oh, so it's first Kaveh and Sada, then we Wanderer. I wonder if you'll get to see Nahida in this as well.
I can't believe it. But in the end, no one was disappointed in me. What a relief. Finally. I can get some good sleep.
Good for you, Lila. Good for you. Hold on. Yeah. It's chow time! Oh wait, wrong one. Okay, so where's... Okay, they're on the second floor.
Are you
Oh,
sure
there's
you have enough
Tighnari
to
as
cover
well.
this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor.
Ah, that's nice.
Traveler, Paimon, over here.
Ooh, look at all this. Good food, here we come.
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Farzan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We could have
Yeah.
that guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Al-Haytham's gone missing in action, too. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace.
That's Al-Haytham.
Guy. Where the heck could he have gone? I still have questions about that note he left.
What was on the
Well,
note?
Whatever. He can do what he wants.
I mean, you never told us what was that bottom right on the note, did you? You all share a delicious meal. Ah, she looked so
You
pleased with the
shocked me a
food.
little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Sachine's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of despair and horror swirling around inside my mind. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went on. Like
Back
I was
to
saying
verse,
at the
yeah.
time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to misfortune, then we're probably better off without it.
If his forbidden
Yeah.
research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Mantra would step in and ban
Yeah, it would be a forbidden knowledge once again.
I think
but
you did the
a
right
more,
thing. I suppose
no
another
permanent way to
to
get
approach
it.
it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the wealth. But that wouldn't have been your style.
True.
I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Unlike most people in this world.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale.
Yeah.
Good thing Al-Haytham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation, even when he isn't here.
He and him are bros that have gone too much back and
Yep.
forth.
No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Al-Haytham.
I sense
Yeah.
that Al-Haytham has in fact been here with us all along.
He's here? Where?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah,
He
you're
lives
playing it.
rent-free in each of our hearts.
That was actually good. No. That was actually good. Everyone is, even Kale is like, but no, seriously, that was actually good. In order to roast Kaveh. I mean, it wasn't a good joke, but it was good to roast Kaveh.
Oh, that was horrifying.
Yeah.
It literally sent chills down my spine.
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
All right, enough about Al-Haytham. Tighnari, did you achieve what you wanted out of the championship?
I did, in the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people, they told their friends, and so on. Now, a record number of people have signed up to attend the next lecture.
That's great
Are you
news.
free next month? You should come along. Maybe even say a few words.
Yeah, he's
About
busy.
What? I don't know the first thing
I
about
don't
anything Amorta related.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of rainforest architecture, or ask everyone not to chop down too many trees the next time they're building a house.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
I'm full. Thanks.
Yeah, everyone is.
Super full, too.
Yeah, and I thought she had a black hole in her stomach.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important too. This is a good restaurant. Let's definitely come here again.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places as backup options, though.
There are other good places around here, too? Oh, and don't forget to invite us if you go. There's nothing we love more than good food.
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
Since everyone is free, why don't we
Of
play a few
course.
matches of Genius Invocation TCG?
Eager to show off your new limited edition card, are you?
Not to show off. This is my way of thanking you for your help. Only my best friend will have the honor of seeing this card's debut play.
All right.
That's good.
Sure. I didn't bring my deck with me, though, so I'll need to borrow one.
Actually, Master, I made a new one a few days back.
Yeah, of course.
Don't tell me you've been spending all your study hours playing cards.
Come on, no need to be so stern. They do say that your innate interests are your best teacher, don't they?
That's nice. I want to play with them, to be honest, but we still have a few things left to do. Don't we?
It looks like this Inter-Darshan championship's a wrap.
No, we still need to talk to Al-Haytham and Wanderer.
Item got sorted too. Have you still got anything else on your mind?
Sachin's research.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with
Alam Akma?
of knowledge before you can finish. It might be dangerous if someone
Aru Village.
research stash, right? Where do you think it could be?
Our village.
Smokes, you're right. He said he spent all that time researching in the desert, didn't he? So it's very possible that that's where he'd leave all his
Yeah, it was
notes.
also mentioned that he's stayed in our village for some time.
All right then, let's head off to our village and try our luck.
Well, where is... Hold up. Okay. Back to our village we go.
The wind rises.
Where exactly am I going? There's Al-Haytham. Okay, we found Al-Haytham at least.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
I mean, we have been finding clues as well.
What are you reading? Are those?
Sachin's notes? Yes. I
So
came
it
across
seems-
his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator.
I see, so
had a
that's what
hunch after
happened.
Seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough, I came here and found his research.
Wait. So you've read it already? Are you alright? How do you feel?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both the calamity and the humanity that these notes seek to convey. Only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as bleak, the present as perplexing, and the future as pessimistic.
But someone like you doesn't care about this, such things won't be affected, will it?
Empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, I am not the same sort of person as Sachin was. Empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages. But this also makes it hard for them to achieve their goals.
Why is that?
Like how Kale wanted to win first place, but he couldn't.
Important things
Because
in life
I mean, he
involve
did win in
other
the end, but still.
As such, it's
He was screwing
extremely
himself
difficult
over in
to
the
live a
first two
life that
rounds.
causes no harm whatsoever to others. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can deal with that reality.
True, I'm one of those
And that
people, I
reality
guess.
is like the material here. Objective, heavy, negative. But, at the end of the day, for all these experiment results and conclusions, it's just one person's perspective. Sachin's.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read it?
As a scholar,
Yeah.
Sachin was without a doubt a genius. He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions. In that sense, one might say his views were correct.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever get worse? All of that's true?
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. You can ask them instead.
Wanderer,
All I
I'm
will
guessing?
say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Sometimes, being correct means nothing at all.
Those words you wrote among your notes, what did the line written in the ancient scripts mean?
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters, and the way we see the world largely decides our fates. All right then, I got what I came for.
I did not understand anything you just said.
Yours to look after. I'll be off.
Well then.
So you came here just to read this stuff? You missed out on a big get-together, you know.
Get-together? Ah.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense. This is a good opportunity for that sort of thing.
Guess what? Kame treated everyone this time.
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
Okay, that's fair. Okay then.
And there he goes. Well, seems like he really wasn't affected by this research.
Well, I guess we should take a look.
Would answer our questions. What do you think that'll be?
Wanderer. You wait around near the research materials. Oh, Nahida and Wanderer both are coming.
Traveler, Paimon, you're already here.
Yep.
Oh, and that guy.
I was still going to call him that.
Wait, so you asked him to take part in the championship? Yes, it was me. Are you surprised?
No, he actually already told us.
Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the start? And if so, why didn't you switch it out for another one? Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic, and these materials are a result of that. These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some disruption, but I didn't want to wipe away all his hard work searching for the truth. So
that's nice of you.
I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
He seems so smug being praised by Nahida for some reason.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Yeah.
Why? Don't you like it?
He obviously doesn't. Okay, never mind.
Well, anyway, if Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people, he would have intervened at a suitable moment.
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work. Pretty hilarious.
I mean, that's true.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally. But it looks like that didn't work out.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it just made his reputation a lot worse.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
Maida,
True.
What did you mean by Sachin's research is not mistaken? Does that mean that you approve of his research?
I mean, whether someone approves of it or not, doesn't change the fact that it's kind of right.
Put it this way instead. Truth to me is like a shroom boar. Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom boar's back, and they conclude that the shroom boar is a mushroom. Others see only the shroom boar's body, and they declare that the shroom boar is a boar.
But you see both.
Still others look deeper inside, and determine that the shroom boar is a mint. These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom boar. Paimon kinda gets it.
I get it.
But also not really. The world is the same way. No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. All of us are somewhere on the path toward truth.
Don't foreshadow things, please.
Within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world, and others may focus only on its evils. In truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now, but what people hope it will become. But of course, I don't mean that as a criticism or a call to action. Ultimately, My duty as the god of wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
Except forbidden knowledge, because apparently that does not come under your category of wisdom, does it?
That was a long speech.
Yeah.
So what are you actually going to do with these research materials?
Seal them away? Burn them?
Kaveh, as the successor of this research, does not wish to see these ideas disseminated. I will seal it up. But even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wishes to follow in his footsteps in the future, I will not stop them. I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way out from the despair as well.
True.
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait,
oh, yeah.
You're not intending to keep me in Vahumana long term, are you?
Oh! Yeah.
I don't remember signing up to become a scholar. Don't you think I'm useful enough to you as a prisoner?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Yeah.
You think so? Well, to that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have a right to an education. I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal
Well,
with
he's now scholar wanderer.
best to settle old debts from your past. I will reveal your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Hat Guy.
At the very least, change the poor man's name. Come on. He's so mad, but he can't say anything. And that's how this quest ends, I guess. Wait, is there more? Yeah, it's done. I guess it's an aftermath, I guess. Let me just check. Yeah, there are a lot. There's the truth steps. I don't know if I'm seems to be busy with something. Antis. These are all the Darshans. Okay. Let's do this first before. I still want to see what the truth of from 20 years ago is. First, let's talk to these guys.
Where were you while the rest of us were eating together?
Well, these are talking again.
Obligated to report my whereabouts to you.
Did you go find another hidey hole to read in? You need to change your ways, you know. You can't survive on books alone.
Surviving on meals paid for by you would be harder still.
Wow!
You? Whatever. It doesn't take a genius to guess what you've been up to. You were investigating Sachin, weren't you? It was obvious from your notes. However, I don't believe his research alone would have been enough to pique your interest. His way of doing things is disturbing, while you... Well, to be fair, your philosophy disgusts me too, but you and Sachin are nothing alike. I don't imagine your views intersect at all.
Egoism and nihilism,
not
wow.
the same thing.
My personal interests aside, Sachin's legacy is not entirely meaningless. He conducted experiments on a great scale and left his findings behind. Also, thanks for the compliment.
Yeah.
But I'm actually just passing through. I didn't come here for the conversation. Well, not this one at least.
So what did you come here for?
What topic of conversation could be more sacred among scholars than the exploration of differing philosophies?
Well, based on what I've learned, Sachin and his disturbing way of doing things, as you put it, is very likely to have met your father 20 years ago.
Met his
What
father?
did you say? Wait, so... No. Surely that doesn't mean... So that's why you thought I looked familiar. My father must have gone into the desert due to his influence.
I'm afraid so.
Good thing I shattered that diadem. From now on, nothing like that will ever have to happen again.
Okay, I need to do the quest before this one.
Ever expanding. Someone else will inevitably pick up the same line of research one day, and Vahumana regards it as a reasonable research direction.
Oh, not this again.
Yeah.
Even if you're right and people are bound to fall into the same intellectual traps, things won't necessarily go the same way again next time.
Or maybe they will.
You have to admit that the actions of one individual don't always predict the behavior of the group, and vice versa. Take Sachin, for instance. He's quite an anomaly.
And so is the one who stopped him.
Yeah.
You. Conflicts of this nature are indeed exceptional, but it will occur again in the future. You said it yourself. The actions of one individual cannot predict the behavior of a whole group. You know that not everyone would have chosen as you did.
Yeah, that's true.
Even so, I stand by my views. You can forget about trying to convince me.
That's fine. We've been arguing over this for years, and I don't hold any hope of you understanding. The issue we're debating has long since moved on from who's right and who's wrong.
True.
Thanks for letting me know all this.
What?
Oh, he said thank you.
I said, thanks for letting me know. Hey, stop acting like you didn't hear me. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
They say that earnest thanks should be given thrice, so one more time, please.
Wow, he's got such an ego. Oh my god, I'll hate them and Kavi turn into two people. And I just did that. Okay, never mind. Well, where's the other one? Let me just do that real quick as well. Wrong one. Let me just do that real quick as well. Yeah, the incident from 20 years ago. I need to see what happened exactly.
There's no such...
Okay, what happened? Well, guys, there's something you need? The incident from 20 years ago. I guess I shouldn't have told anyone. Last time I had too much to drink and blabbered a little too much. Now people seeking me out. Since you're curious, I guess I'll tell you. I was just 6 years old 20 years ago, so I can't remember clearly what happened at the time. But regularly read the diary I kept when I was a child, and vaguely recall the situation back then. The Inter-Darshan Championship was also held that year. There were 3 rounds, the last of which was outside the city. I begged my mom to take me out of the town to see it, and when she refused, I snuck out. As a 6-year-old? And then I ended up getting lost outside the city, in the middle of nowhere. There was no one around. I grew more and more frightened and began to cry. That's when I saw some strange creatures. I can't remember what they looked like. I don't remember now as a child. I stopped crying inside of them. Are those Aranara in the desert? The Aranara, yeah. It took me to the competition. Unfortunately, by the time we got there, it was too late. It was already over. This when I was disheartened, so I saw one of those strange creatures slowly dragging a crown along. It was a beautiful crown, shining in the moonlight. I could not help but follow it. I saw the little fellow hiding the crown into a hollow tree before disappearing. I touched the crown. By the moment I could hear the distant cries of mother. It turns out she figured out I was lost and got her neighbors to look for me. I never got to touch it, but it wasn't until I was older when I saw the diadem of knowledge and realized it was the same thing. Okay. Do you remember where that diadem ended up? It's probably in the Ovidia forest, but I've been back in a few times and I haven't found anything. No one believed me even if I told them. Alas, even I can't remember it clearly. Perhaps it was a dream I had when I was a child. Well, should we go look for it then? Okay, I guess we're looking for it.
Squall Fury.
It's somewhere under the tree, I guess? Let's go and check this out.
Too slow.
Okay, for the objective. Where? Oh, okay, oh wait. Okay, got it. There's a hole in the tree. It seems completely empty. There's nothing in it. Wait, there's a note here. The good Nara taught Araskaspa how to read. Araskaspa must protect the good Nara. What is that supposed to mean? And then... Okay, I guess we're going to ask Dory now. There she is. Well, everything the travel in Paimon yet again. I have the latest update on the Caribbean. I would like to hear it. No, it's already over for us, but still, come on. How much? It's free. In Lord Bay, generous. Okay, do you guys remember Sachin? The guy who sponsored the Caribbean trip? I remember how the prize money and the deal came from him. Yes. Bingo. In fact, not long ago, when I was doing business in the desert, I met an old businessman. And guess what I got from him? A dealer's ledger. With it, I can avoid dangerous areas in the desert and go to more places. Of course, the most important thing is that the ledger mentions Sachin. It turns out that Sachin had been to the desert to investigate the people's local condition and customs. He also had colonial exchange with the traveling merchants in the desert. Yeah, we already know that. Much of our text is lost, but this is the first-hand account of the big sponsor friends. Would you like to have a look? Okay, guess we have. Chili Caravan has stalled. We ran into a squad calling himself Sachin. He said he could sponsor the caravan, provided that we. This is a trial of human nature, betrayal, plunder. There was nothing we could do. No one could withstand. If I could do it all over again, I would never have taken that money. Then they wouldn't have to die, and I wouldn't be living like this. A fate worse than death. People are the most terrifying animals in the world. What happened? This is all heart in his head. What does this all mean? I'm afraid. Okay then. Forget it then. Well, since you're not paying, this will be special news. Let me give you a hint. There should be someone here who's been. Okay then. Just what happened? Did he conduct some kind of experiment? Again? And we're going back to our village, okay.
Quit following me.
Let's see what happened.
The wind rises.
Oh, that old man. Is it the village chief, I think? I don't know. While asking these young people can help but remains the past. Stage for young talent. Unfortunately, not every genius will be succeeded to. Why do you say that? Oh, Nicole, find it hard to understand the pain of others. Empathetic people, on the other hand, often fall into self-doubt and depression. People who are not firm can only stand still, while people who are determined but walk down the wrong path refuse to look back. There's a lot to think about here.
Squall and fury.
This is where my favorite has to be Sino. Aside from his skill, Geomancer, looking back at the tournaments, this man Darshan has the highest percentage of champions. People say this one produces many challenges such as Sirius, Lisa, Sino. Yeah. Wait, one of those names was the old name of the Ditore, right? I'm don't really know. I need to look up his lore again. The most exciting competition was still 20 years ago. What happened 20 years ago? Come on. Today, my friend also participated in the game, and I went there to cheer for him. The last round was played in the Regional Forest. In the end, no one dared to oppose them, and no one knew what was going to happen in the next rounds. So the academy shut down the competition. Was from being desperate enough to do so. What is your friend like? Let me think. He's honest, kind, but also one is sensitive. Most one cares about us. When we drink together, our time is filled with laughter and cheer. It's too bad it's all in the past now. Among the friends we drank with, some died, some disappeared, some now live in seclusion. They say fate is fickle, but perhaps it's true. Looks like something did happen, right? Didn't you tell us to seek out him? Okay, then I guess we should. We're just going from one place to another like there's no tomorrow. Okay, we're here. There we go. So, what is it, Vegas? I said a question. Did you have any particular information? But then the alien seems to have been lost many years ago, and some cases his personality has changed. You know a lot about that. Yeah, I was 5 years old when it happened. How could I know? But there are things I never told anyone. I'm actually part of this plan committee because of the influence of the senior colleagues. But on the trip, he was a bit timid, but would always flee and cover somewhere at the first sign of an emergency. One day, 4 years ago, I said to him, I want to go back to the academia. The academy is about to begin. And then, oh, he was scared. I said goodbye and instead of getting drink with me. After several drinks, started talking about all sorts of nonsense. I had too many and my drinks, I don't really hear him well. Said that lost for a while. Charge of distribution account that he nearly had a heart attack realizing that missing. Okay, so he got it back. Like the one we saw before? He said that knowledge of blood Bible is recorded in many ancient books. Legend has it that it was built by a famous craftsman in ancient times and carries a secret that no one knows. Yeah, they will take the fragment of the soul, I get it. Trusted the academia to safeguard the rim after all. If Messina was going to he could not afford to pay for it with his meager wealth. Even the loss was temporary, no one would know of it. This academia found him guilty of gross negligence. So he covered it up? Yes, it seems he also said that many people came to inquire about it, including children, but he said that it had never been lost. But he was so scared that when things blew up, he quit his job and left the academia. I drank too much that night, and when I woke up the next day, he was gone. The more I thought about it, the more I had a bad feeling the injury would crop up in the experiment if entrusted someone like him. I didn't have a job at the time, so I joined the Astanza planning committee and tried to investigate things on the inside too, but I couldn't find anything. And the diadem was found, and the man whose personality was said to have changed was dead. There was nothing to be found. So 20 years is still a long time, long enough that people involved from beginning no longer remember nor care. That's all I know. If you're curious, keep investigating and maybe one day you'll discover the truth. That's easy for you to say. We don't know much to go on. We don't have much to go on. We haven't mentioned like where the senior colleague went. I haven't heard from him. Later, I also went to the desert to look for him, but in the vast desert, it was almost impossible to run into him. To make up for it, I have to do some info. I do have some information on Sachin. Would you like to hear it? Tell us. When I was traveling, I did so with an airman commander. While we were chatting, he said that he came to possession of an article written by the Academy Research. You think that it was something precious and refused to show it to anyone. Now, only to let me peek at my request. I only caught a glimpse of it, but I saw it was signed by Sachin. I don't know who Sachin was, nor did I care. After joining the group, I found out that he was an important member of the renowned Inter-Darshan who sponsored the event. If you're interested, you can find the Aramite commander in the desert. He's usually in the Valley of Terra. And now we're going back to the desert. Okay, this is starting to get a little longer than I thought. We're just going from one place to another. Okay. Oh, it's up there. Never mind then. Okay, wait, hold on. Here. What do you want? Ooh, this guy looks real fierce. Either say your piece or leave. I have no time for you. Actually heard that you have Sachin's article on you, so we were wondering if you could have a look. Are you kidding me? No, why we asked that? Seems like you guys really don't know. Some time ago I had the article praised. Turns out it was much more than a personal travel journal. Acts of real value. He had my father to keep him safe. The smooth fellow would often walk, ask, write, and mumble. There was one time his papers were blown away by the wind. He said it was no big deal. My father, however, thought it was really by the must be element, so he looked around for them at night with a torch. None among my family can read. My father cherished this article and then passed it on to me. I know it was completely worthless. Sounds familiar. Do you still have them? Yes. Okay, as much as it's not worth anything, there's no need for me to listen. This article system wrote, to be honest, Paimon can make any sense of it. And taking from the person, I mean, so exactly why the feeling has gone through a tough time. Thank you very much. You're welcome. It's not worth it, but I'm going to keep it that way. After all, my father interested in me. I'm seeing again if you want to take a look at it again. Okay, we are going to Dory again, I guess. This is becoming a long investigation. You're just going one place to another and then back and forth. Again for information, see from what would you like to purchase latest reports? Absolutely. When you give it for me for free? Well, you must bring it down to 0 more, just as expected. I'm the great thing here. Since you're so interested, I'll tell you for free. You must keep it to yourself. That 20 years ago, there was a contestant whose personality suddenly changed after taking part in the competition. It looks like someone saw him in our village and look where he ended up. It's all this money you're getting for free. If you want to hear more, you gotta pay 2 million more. I appreciate it. You just double the price. Come on. What rip off? We can just go to where and ask around ourselves.
Behold!
Wrong one. And back to our village we go. And he's down there. No mind, he's not down there. This is conveniently placed. Nothing up there.
The wind rises. Squall Fury.
Come on, where is he? Where is he?
Quit following me.
It says he's down here, but where? Okay, there he is. Oh, shit, never mind. 3 years ago, a young man did appear here. Back then, life was much harder than I wanted to. Yeah, he does. Yeah, too bad the good die young. Oh, he died. Apparently, no one knew what he was very. This place did not have the means for operation. He was such a nerd in it. He was a bit crazy to begin with. For example, he was sometimes mentioning a story about how, as a child, he thought strange people were right. Later, he found out from the religions pluralism. Similarly, when he said he wanted to talk to someone who not there is something good. Oh, so this is Kawe's father you were talking about. He said medical, but he himself was unable to get outside. Then there was still a half-finished letter addressed to his child at home. He died. My son took that letter with him, thinking about delivering it someday. So here? No, it's not here. The Bernard became mercenary. He was killed in a scuffle a few years ago, and he was taken. Passed in the blink of an eye. I wonder how this child turned out to be the worst of the thing. Oh, so this is Kawe's father we're talking about. Oh. Wait, is the quest actually done? Are we done? Let me check. Okay, so we're done. Okay, so that was a lot of knowledge I guess we learned about Kawe and his life. That was actually a pretty good quest. I really love the Wanderer vs. Saino. That was the highlight of this event, I have to admit. But guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!